Hi everyone, welcome back to Coffee Talk. I didn't expect to be back with Coffee Talk again this soon, but episode 2 of Coffee Talk has finally released and I was so kindly gifted it by Chorus Worldwide, who are the publishers for this game. So thank you so much to them for sending me the key for this game, meaning I can share this game with all of you. I'm so grateful and I'm so excited to play. We literally only just finished the first Coffee Talk game a few months ago on the channel. I think it brought the channel such a cozy, calming vibe. I know it isn't my most popular series, but I genuinely really love this game and I think it's really nice to have on my channel for if anyone just needs a really calming break or something to just relax with. I just think this game is so perfect to play if you need to calm down or just have some peace in your day. That's what this video is going to be. Very relaxing, very chill, and this game is really exciting because it has new characters, there's some new drinks to make, and a new storyline obviously. I think they've also made it so you don't even have to play the first game to play this one. I don't think it really throws you in where you won't know what's going on. I personally don't really like to play episode 2 of a game if I haven't played episode 1, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you can just start with this one if you wanted to and you wouldn't be missing too much. So that's pretty cool. And there's also apparently a new feature in this game where you can give characters objects, not just drinks, which will help develop the storyline in different ways. So anyways, I've been rambling too much. I'm really excited to finally start Coffee Talk episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. So let's get into it. Seattle, 2023. A city of enduring loneliness. A place where the dreamers, the realists, and the wary are striving to thrive and not just to survive. It's a time when society is re-evaluating what it means to be alive. It's a moment when history is questioned and traditions challenged. Old classification laws are confronted by those who are striving for fairness, for the right to be acknowledged in a society rife with judgments. Acceptance is a battle, and identity is a luxury they just began to grasp. Many who are feeling lost turn to their screens to find their footing, and the world becomes fast-paced with increased connectivity, whether for work or pleasure, for a little encouragement, or simply to escape. It's unclear whether or not it helps or further isolates them, as some look for answers off the beaten path, seeking bittersweet comforts to help pass on lonely nights. In a night blooming coffee shop standing between the rainy streets, they'd find a small respite for a cup of warm drink. And these are their stories. Here we are, it's the first day in the game, Tuesday, September 19th, 2023. Here we are with the Evening Whispers, our morning newspaper. Seems that Seattle West police are losing a record number of officers in January. Social experiments skirting between entertainment and menace. Massive job loss as large companies move out of state. What's next? Ooh, interesting. This is also pretty cool because when I played the last game, it was set around the same time I was playing it. Whereas this time, it's set many months from now. It's set this year, but it's April as I'm recording this, so this is really interesting. Let's start. I guess this will go on for a while. It's Georgie! Officer Georgie! Welcome. Evening, Lulu. What's cracking? Aside from the thunder outside, that is. I'd say the power lines? Probably. Yeah. What about them? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a concern. The powers kept going on and off all night. Our machines couldn't even heat up properly. That bad, eh? Sorry. I'll take your order as soon as the machines are ready. No problem. I guess our resident writer, Miss Green-Haired Fairy, isn't here tonight? You mean Freya? The one and only. Unless she's changed hair colour, then my bad. It's still the same. She won't be coming around for a while, I think. Oh, why? She's currently on a research trip for her new book. That's so. At least that's what she told me. That's too bad. The evenings won't be the same without her. No kidding. I admit it's been pretty quiet around here, but it's good for her to escape the city once in a while, to have some time to herself. Oh my goodness, this storm. Not looking too good, huh? Yeah, but I've already notified the city lights department. They said they monitor the area just in case. Don't worry, Lulu. If anything happens, I'll lend you my trusty lighter. Your lighter? Uh-huh, got it from my grandfather. A lucky charm of sorts. Never failed us in a pinch, not even once. Unless you needed it lit up for longer than 10 seconds. Then you're on your own. It's the thought that counts. Don't cops usually carry flashlights around anyway? Oh, we do. But where's the thrill in that? Sounds like you need a vacation too. Do I ever? Goodness, finally. Thanks for waiting. I can take your order now. Great. I'm already done for the day, so no more coffee for me. Oh, no midnight patrol then? Just for tonight. Roger that. In that case, would you like to sample our new tea selection instead? We have hibiscus and blue pea available. Hibiscus and blue what? Blue pea? It's actually butterfly pea, but we call it blue pea for short. The colour is really pretty. Huh. I had no idea you offered alternative stuff, Lulu. No judgment here, just saying. Alternative what? Oh, it's pea, as in pea pods. Oh, and not whatever else you thought it was. Got it. Whoops. Sure, I'll give it a shot. Still remember my golden rule? Of course. No dairy for Officer Georgie. Correct. I'm sure you have all this info written down on your phone already. I want to say yes, but some of my notes went missing after I got my phone serviced a month ago. That's how they're going to explain my lack of information on the characters again, I assume. Whoops. Better write down everything you can remember then. Speaking of remembering, Freya actually left me something for you. That's so? Alright. Then I'll have one of your new teas. I'll leave the choice up to you. Just keep it simple. So now we can press ZL and look in our drawer. So we can inspect this item, which is Freya's postcard. A written postcard Freya prepared for Officer Georgie. Looks like she left him a message. That's so sweet. I'm not sure how I actually give that to him, but looks like we have teas we can make now, which is really exciting. Of course, we have the option between butterfly and hibiscus, which I guess is what the game is named after. I think I'm gonna go with butterfly tea, which will just be a bunch of blue pea. So let's brew. Better give Freya stuff to Officer Georgie now before I forget. Okay, so we just have to press Y and choose the item. Oh, here we go. I was wondering how I pick it up. I'm so dumb. It literally said it at the bottom of the screen. That's so cute. So now we have a little tray where we can give people stuff, as well as just the drink. Here you go. Oh, a postcard, eh? Is she bragging at me or something? Oh, huh. What is it? It appears she left me a message. What does it say? Nothing for you to worry about. Okay. Anyway, thanks for this. Give her my regards. You're welcome, and I will. Here you go, officer. Huh. I don't know if coffee is like tea to you by now, but this still looks like coffee to me. Ugh, I'm so sorry. It must have slipped my mind somehow. How did that even happen? Am I not the only customer here? You sure you're alright? Think so. Oh, did he ask for coffee? Because we were having that conversation about the new drink. I thought he asked for it. Did he say he wanted a coffee? Oh my goodness, I feel so bad now. I messed up on the first drink. Let me replace the drink for you. Nah, forget it. Just make it up to me next time. Yes, I promise. What a storm. Got somewhere to be? I'm supposed to be home by now. My youngest has just finished all her makeup exams. We found out that for some reason or other she's been neglecting her studies. So let's just say I had a few things to say about that. How did it go? It was a disaster. Oof. But she pulled through in the end, right? Yep. Except we haven't spoken to each other for over a month now. Sorry to hear that. Anyway, the missus planned to celebrate a little tonight. Making all the kids' favourite dishes, having her sisters over for dinner and all that. So I'm buying the dessert pies as an olive branch of sorts. Sounds like a good plan, but as you can see, I got no pies and I'm nowhere near home. Because of the storm, that and my car's busted. All the valve coils removed and tyres deflated. What? How come? It just so happens my car is the latest victim of a vandalism spree. That's a whole other thing going on. Rest easy though, we're on it. For now, I need to find a way to get home fast. You can't just drop that sort of fact and expect me to have no questions. Holy! Hello? By Zeus, what a disaster. Welcome. Hey, what's shaking? Evening, Pops. What's up? Thunderstorms, obviously. Touché. God, isn't the weather just awful? It's like someone up there doesn't care about their water bill or something. I'm glad you're open though, else I'd be super soaked by now. Happy you made it in time. Would you like anything to drink? Something to warm you up? That'd be great, yeah. Oh, I'm Lucas, by the way. And you are? My name's Lulu. And the gentleman over here is Officer Georgie. Awesome. Nice to meet you, Pops. Can I call you Pops? Fine by me. Sweet. No matter what happens, Georgie's always being called Pops by someone. Uh-oh. Mrs. is calling. Alright, be back. Wish me luck. Good luck. See ya. So, can I get a cafe latte? Sure. Or maybe not. Yes? You know what? I'm not sure. You tell me. You're the pro. Okay, hear me out. You see, I used to like coffee. Heck, I loved espresso. But at some point, my stomach turned against me and decided to just hate it. Like, really hate it. You know what I mean? Right. Anyway, milk helps take the edge off. That's why I've been ordering lattes and the like. But I still miss just coffee, you know? That's why I'm wondering if you can suggest me something. What is it about coffee that you miss? The caffeine, of course. And just the overall boldness, you know what I mean? Am I making sense? Have you ever tried matcha? Nope, but isn't that just green tea? Yes, but much more concentrated. Would you like to give it a try? Sure. Then one matcha for me, please. Okay, one matcha, which is just green tea, you said, so I'm gonna take that literally. Green tea, and a green tea. Let me know in the comments if you like green tea. I actually really like it. When I first had it, I wasn't sure what I was doing, but it's really good for you. So if I'm not feeling well, if I feel like I might be getting a cold, or I just feel like I need a little boost, I'll drink some green tea in the morning. I would definitely recommend it. It's got so many health benefits, and I'd really like to try matcha one day because I've never had matcha, but I like green tea, so I assume I would love it. So yeah, let's make this for him. A cup of premium matcha coming up. Man, it's super green, huh? What do you think? You know what? It's pretty good. Tastes a little grassy though, but I kind of like it. I'm glad it's to your taste. I wasn't sure if you'd enjoy it as is. Why wouldn't I? Some people find the taste a bit too intense when it's served straight like this. Well, good thing I like intense, because it makes up for the fact that I'm really not. Anyhow, looking forward to your future recommendations from now on. I'll do my best. Oh, it's so nice he's taking photos of it. So, does anyone ever come here? What do you mean? I was trying to pin this coffee shop on my post, right? But there's like no trace of your place anywhere. No tags, no mentions, nothing. What's up with that? Oh, maybe our crowd isn't as big as your usual coffee shop since we open quite late. That makes sense. What time do you guys close anyway? We're open until morning. For real? That's pretty heckin' late. Do you turn into a secret bar after like 2 AM or something? If we did, Officer Georgie over there would have a few things to say about that. What? That's no fun. Are you guys on social media at all? Not the coffee shop itself, no. A late night coffee shop that nobody talks about, huh? Interesting. But hey, that means I can stay until the storm's over, right? Of course. Stay as long as you'd like. Sweet, thanks. I can give you a shout on my stories if you want. Your stories? Yup. Here, let me show you. He took the photo and posted it moments ago. That was fast. Oh, he was taking a picture of himself, not the coffee. Oh yeah, this is a pretty new thing on Tomodachi, huh? You can check on people's updates now. Just open the stories tab inside the app on your phone once in a while. Okay. Tomodachi? We have Georgie and Lucas. Oh, it's Georgie and his kids. That's so sweet, we finally see them. And here's Lucas's. I like this character so far. And we can go across the story. So Lucas, guess where I am? Hashtag chilling, hashtag pick of the day. I'm gonna like it. Rachel, Neko Chell, like Rachel, but Neko Chell. I woke up so refreshed today. I think it's gonna be a good day. Liked by 27,700 people. Wow. Aqua says, what to do? Bailey's is replying to Lua saying yes ma'am, because Lua said we're going to be checking on the catering services I mentioned last week tonight, so Bailey's, do not be late. Ooh, I guess they're getting married? Georgie said the chief said that these days youngsters read and listen to infos and advice more seriously in this format, so here I am, kiddos. Rachel said, good morning, let's do our best today too, okay? Let's have our idol group, that's so sweet. Hyde says, before you get a new place to live, you just need to go to said place, have a look, and pay the cash. Now, all these forms you need to fill. Abysmal. And here's Freya. 2 hours delay? Not a problem. Hashtag coffee shop. Aww, that's so nice. Better check it daily though, because the stories only last a day. Oh man, I'm actually gonna have a reason to check the phone now? Who knows, maybe you'll find some juicy info on your customers here. That's a bit... Hey, I'm just saying, people will post anything. Kidding, I'm usually more active on my tube channel anyway. Oh my god, he's a YouTuber. But hey, since you're here, want me to tag you instead? No thank you. But I'm curious, what do you do exactly? Your posts already seem to have a lot of reaction for a new feature. Right, I guess you can call me a lifestyle reviewer of sorts. I report on the hottest trends, on the hottest people, on the hottest places, and everything else in between. Wow. Does that mean this coffee shop is part of the hottest gang? Do you want it to be? Sure, for the right price, you can. Aw, never mind then. Just kidding. My manager decides what I endorse. They help keep me on brand, so to speak, since they said I can get too crazy sometimes, whatever that means. Oh lordy. Welcome back, Pops. Thanks. Is everything alright? Kind of. The missus is not happy. Maybe I should try calling a cab. What do you think? I'd save my minutes if I were you, Pops. Not good, huh? Been calling them while I was still on the lookout earlier. 1.5 hours later, here I am. There were no cabs around my station either. Did you try ordering online, Pops? Did you not see my phone? The only ordering I can do is gnome noms from around the corner of my house. Touché. Well, on the bright side, our power seems stable for now. Oh my goodness. Whoa. I retract my statement. For what it's worth, it held out much longer than I expected. You're right. Wanna borrow my lighter then, Lulu? A tempting offer, but no thank you. I'm gonna check on something though, so I'll be right back. Sure, good luck. Hey, you alright? Yeah. Everything's peachy. I just don't like being in the dark so much. What? You're scared of the dark, kid? Duh! You never know who might jump out at you. But we're in a room. Still, don't you feel scared at all, Pops? Of course not. I do night patrols all the time. If I can grab him, I can handle him. In theory. I don't know how to feel about that at all. Huh, did you hear something? What? I swear I heard something just now. Oh my goodness. Holy Whoa! Who is this? Georgie, their face. Oh my goodness. Hi, I'm back. Sorry about that, everything should be good for now. Oh great, welcome. Can I place my order? Of course. What do you have? Although our arsenal is limited at the moment, we still have all the usual fare. Coffee, tea, and herbal drinks. I'd like something soothing for my throat and for my mind. Tough day at work? If you have no particular drink in mind if I suggest trying our new blue pea latte? Blue pea latte. Could you make it pretty? I'll try my best. Okay. 1 blue pea latte with art, please. Okay. This person actually wants the blue pea latte. Don't ask me why I made it for Georgie. I really thought he asked for it. I feel so stupid. Anyways, let's brew this. And she wants to have some latte art. Oh, how do I do that? Oh, I don't think I made the right one. I think I made tea instead. So for a latte, I'm gonna need blue pea and 2 shots of milk. Here we go. Ta-da! It's very blue. So now we're gonna try do some latte art. Do not expect this to go very well, because I don't know what I'm doing. We can only try our best. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Let's try again, okay? Okay, that is terrible. That is truly terrible. Let's see. Ah, that is ugly. How do I make this look nice? Wait, it's meant to be like a butterfly, right? So we should draw a butterfly. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna need a wing and a second wing. Oh my goodness, this may be my best latte art. Okay. Don't laugh at it. It's obviously not the best butterfly in the world, but this is probably the best thing I've ever managed to draw on one of these coffees in this game. So I'm gonna say that's done. I hope she likes it. Oh, it actually shows it on the cup as well. That's so cute. Okay, here you go. I love their character design. Thank you for waiting. Here you go. It's blue. Yes, but rest assured it's all natural. I see. It's pretty. How do you like it? It's good. Thank you. You are very welcome. Is the power okay now? Yes, the city department is making sure of it. Awesome. Now we can just wait until the storm's over. Well, about that. The news said the storm will go on until midnight at the very least. What? Would have been nice if I had my car. There are several road closures due to flooding also. Well, darn. So basically you're saying we're stuck? Afraid so. At least for a little while. I'm in deep trouble. What's wrong with your car, Pops? Yeah, you didn't finish explaining it earlier. I have questions. Just didn't want to alarm you, Lulu. His tires got flattened. For real? Yup. There's been some vandalism going around recently. Someone keeps removing valve cores and deflating tires from parked cars around the west. How do you say this word? I've never seen this word before in my life, so I have no idea how to say that. I do apologize. Huh. Why? Maybe someone's a collector? Or got too much time on their hands? No clue yet. Anyhow, our station lot was getting repaved, so a few of us had to park outside today. Well, you know the rest. Did everyone's cars get affected too, Pops? Nope. Just mine. Oh, that's so weird. You're so chill about it, yeah? Maybe because there's no real damage done other than wasting my time. Though my co-workers aren't so cool about it. The recent mass resignations have left us severely understaffed. Additionally, companies are moving away due to the tax hikes, so there are protests happening. Which means tensions are high all around. Doesn't sound good. Don't I know it. Anyway, we caught the culprit on CCTV, so I'll be looking into it starting tomorrow. Just hoping it won't get any crazier in the meantime. Could it just be a prank, Pops? You think so? Yeah. With what's been going on lately, the suspicion would land anywhere, right? So the culprit may think they won't get caught. Are you speaking from experience? If I say yes, would you let it slide? Depends on what you did. Harsh. But I'm serious, prank videos are like their own genre online, you know? People watch that kind of stuff. Oh yeah. It's all about cheap thrills, Pops. And a good way to make money too if you play your cards right. Oh? The crazier your shtick is, the more views you get, which means more ad money. Lather, rinse, repeat until you push them just a bit too far. Then you get the nuke and everything will just go poof and disappear. Won't stop anyone from doing it all over again though. He's so right, like that weird genre on YouTube of just like really terrible prank videos. Like some of them I enjoy watching. They're like a guilty pleasure. It depends, like when it's a public prank video, sometimes it can be funny, but then I really think about it and I'm like, if someone came up to me and did any of this in real life, I would hate it, especially if they were recording me without my consent. Yeah, there's like public prank videos are just a really iffy area of YouTube. I think that I don't really know how I feel about it. They do make a ton of money though, so he's right. Because really, all you need to get started is a camera phone and Wi-Fi. Everything else comes down to timing and luck. You sure know a lot about this. Maybe I should bring you in for questioning. Oh no, my manager would kill me. I'm joking. Anyhow, a high risk, high reward opportunity with a low entry barrier. Sounds like something else. Oh yeah, anything goes for views. Honestly, it's one of the reasons I'm on a break at the moment. Oh? It's a long story. Been wanting to change the direction of my show for a long time now. What's wrong with it? Well, the views are declining for one. Boy, same. My views have been terrible for years. I relate to you so much. Unfortunately, when you're a content creator, you'll probably have a peak. And unfortunately for me, my peak was my first ever video, which is insane. Very lucky that my first ever video blew up, but very unlucky that every video since has not reached the same level of popularity, which means my channel declines and gets recommended less and less people watch me, and now it's not doing so good. So, oh, I feel bad for Lucas, but I know how he feels. Why, not enough pranks? Harsh. No, I haven't done those things in a long time. Not that I ever want to get back into it. Anyways, I'm not in a position where I can take that kind of risk yet, even if I'm totally up for trying something new, because people don't like change. That's right. Yet they get bored easily too. Today's good might be trash tomorrow, so it feels like I'm battling a daily paradox sometimes. You make it sound like the continuity of your work depends on the audience's whims, kid. I guess you could say that. Why? Pardon? Sorry, I don't mean to intrude. I was unable to avoid overhearing you. It's alright, I know I'm loud. Can you explain what you meant by why? Do you think the audience is always right? Of course not. Then why place so much emphasis on what they want? Why must you follow their whims? I mean, it all comes down to numbers, right? A single opinion might be easy to negotiate with. Maybe even 10 or 100. Still doable. But to influence the opinion of thousands? Millions? Not so easy. So my belief is, if you can't fight them, join them. Then change things slowly from the inside out. There's no way it can work. No? Why do you think that? My apologies for not providing context. You don't have to, I was just curious. Considering I intruded, it is only fair. I admit that I'm not a big fan of online activities. I find people's conduct there very loathsome. That's a strong word. 2 years ago, I uploaded my singing reel online in preparation for my audition as soprano. A soprano? Really? That's cool. Can I see it? I took it down. Oh, why? I believe she's getting to it, kid. Right, okay. It was something done out of necessity. I recorded the reel using my phone at home, since I have no previous theatre experience to show. It was not of the highest quality, I admit. Even so, I did post it to a video site, mainly to add the link to my applications, though I'm not sure if it helped at all, as my attempts have yet to yield results. Right. However, one day my application received an unexpected response from an auditioner. It was a polite rejection. However, they left me with a curious suggestion. What did they say? They highly recommended that I moderate my video's comment section. So I checked. It was a lot. What happened? The comment section was teeming with plenty of strong opinions, if they can even be called that. What? There were a lot of comments telling me to stop screaming and to take my video down because they didn't want to get cursed and die yet. What's with that nonsense? Others questioned my sanity for knowingly spreading bad luck with my voice. Many others also wanted to know who and where my handler was, since there's no such thing as sentience for us banshees, I suppose. That's real effed up. That's horrible. Yeah, that's so mean. I know what it's like to be bullied for having a different voice. I get bullied for it every single day, and I get comments about it every single day on YouTube as well, and it's the worst. Obviously, she's getting bullied for having a screaming voice. I get bullied for having a high-pitched voice, and people will say, why do you fake that voice? I had someone say, why do you talk like a sexualized baby? And that comment just stuck in my head all these years, because I'm like, what does that even mean? And people like treat me like I'm 10 years old, even though I'm 24. And I'm sure if you've been following me for a while, you know all this. When you've been on my channel for a while, I think you get the idea that obviously this is just who I am, but when some people first come onto my channel, they hear a different voice and they get mad for some reason. And it's interesting because I feel like if I was American, people wouldn't get so mad, but I think it's because it's a unique blend of I have a British accent, majority of my audience is American, and majority of my videos get recommended to American people, so they hear a British accent, which is already unique enough. I'm from Kent, so I don't have like a posh British accent, and also not a really chavvy accent, so it's sort of like an in-between voice. And then I have a high-pitched voice, going along with the fact that I love cute things and I get really excited when I'm playing cute games. I guess it blends into this thing that people think is like a character, which is really sad because it's just me. And people can be really, really mean online. I don't think people really think about how much their comments hurt people's feelings, especially when someone's just being themselves and they're not trying to annoy anyone or trying to be a character. It's really hurtful and it stays with people forever. So yeah, I feel really sorry for this character, and so far I'm really relating to both of these characters, so this is really interesting for me. Even with the Vindication Act in place, those POS still exist, huh? The Vindication Act? A global treaty to recognise the sentiency and rights of non-sapients. Sapients refer to any species that is intelligent and bipedal, like humans, elves, orcs, gnomes, halflings, you know the type. Huh. Yeah, like even our satires got added pretty late into the game too, you know? Oh, but shouldn't you fit the bill right away? Yeah, but we're all born male, and we don't really have the best reputation either. Anyway, it took a while for us to finally get recognised by international law. Since the further you are from the likeness of the main six, the slower the process will be. So I'm sure it's been way harder for you, lady. Our numbers are extremely low. Others being unfamiliar with our existence is not surprising to us. Still, doesn't make it right, but I get it now. Your disdain for the internet? I'm impressed you seem very chill about it. Chill? Do I look chill? Uh-oh, the light, but how can you be chill when such blatant disrespect is thrown in your face like that? Whoa! Oh my goodness, don't you wonder what gives them the right to be so vile? Who do they think they are? Pray tell, what do they feel when they commit such offensive acts? Do they derive some sort of perverse pleasure from others' suffering? The audacity! I can't! I see the anonymity of talking through screens has afforded people the comfort of disrespecting others without suffering a direct hit to their face for it. Damn it. Not again. Just a second, please. Okay. Okay, this girl, I love her because she has a temper as well, just like me. Oh, thank goodness. Georgie, you moved away. It's just not right. That kind of behaviour is just not right. I'm sorry, I've gone too far. It's alright. I admit I just don't want to hear that the audience is always right, because that means my dream has run aground before I can even try. How about if I help you? Look, I get what you're going through. As a satire, I had to deal with plenty of numbskull trying to tear me down to justify their own inferiority complexes. So believe me when I tell you this. You've got what it takes to turn the tables on them. How? Easy. You just gotta sell yourself. Whoa kid, slow down. I might be lax, but I still work for the law. No Bob's not that kind. Honestly, I don't know much about the opera scene, but I know sirens dominate a huge chunk of the soprano roles, am I right? Yes. It's as if they were made for the role. Exactly. So this is a case of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Which means, no matter what you do or how hard you try, you'll always be an outlier. Therefore, if you just compete based on your skills alone, sorry to say this, but you probably won't make it. Wait, hear me out. You get one awesome thing all those sirens don't have. A story. A story? Yeah. Imagine a banshee who dreams of becoming a lead soprano, or whatever it is you wish to do on stage, pursuing her dream in the midst of all the sirens despite all the odds stacked against her. Isn't that a great narrative? But you haven't even heard my singing yet, have you? I'd love to, of course, but honestly, that doesn't matter as much as you think. What? Our goal is to get your story stuck in people's heads first. Most people will just scoff at it because of their own dumb assumptions, which is exactly what we want. And then we'll blow all their expectations away by putting you on stage. What stage? And how? Don't worry, I have my ways. No matter how you sing, everybody will be surprised seeing you there. And that's when you'll get your time to really shine. What are you talking about? No. What? Why? I just want the chance to properly sing, to show what I'm made of, regardless of what I am. I know, and I'm offering you a possible way in. No offense, but all this sounds like you're just... It's as if you're just trying to sell a caricature of me. Of course not, no way! But ouch, that kinda hurt a little bit. I'm sorry for being rude, but I don't know you. And you don't know me. So how am I supposed to consider everything you said, when you don't even know my name? Well, if what you've been doing had worked at all, I would have asked for your name already, don't you think? Hey, I don't know where you were going with that, but I think you went too far, kid. What the hell are you talking about? Oh dear. Ah, crap. Hey look, the storm seems to be easing up. I'll be taking my leave. Right, thank you for coming, Miss Riona. Miss Riona, we hope to see you again. Our conversation certainly took an odd turn, so let me make this point. For all the words you spoke earlier, I feel few were actually intended for me. Take care. Have a safe trip. Oh. Oh my goodness, the drama in this first episode. Sorry about all that. I messed up, didn't I? Can't say, kid. This old man is still trying to figure out what just happened. Oh man, I don't know what came over me, Pops. I get too hyped up sometimes and lose my cool. Sorry, just a sec. It's my manager. The road closure is over, so he's picking me up now. Oh, that's wonderful. Nice. By the way, do you need a ride, Pops? I can drop you off wherever, no problem. Thanks, kid, but it's alright. I'm sure the cabs will start rolling around soon. You sure? Yep. Alrighty. I guess I'll be seeing you guys around. Thanks for coming. We hope to see you again. Yeah. Hey, Lulu. Yeah? No, it's nothing. Okay then. See you soon, Lulu. Pops. Have a safe trip. I wonder what you wanted to ask me. Well, that was a show and a half. No kidding. Feels like I'm ready to just call it a day. As soon as I get my cab, I'll be out of your hair, Lulu. Oh please, you know I don't mean it like that. Not gonna lie though, listening to those two got me thinking for a little bit. About me and my youngest daughter, Missy. Maybe I was too hard on her, but I don't know. When you're a parent, it's hard to choose between supporting your kids' ideas while stopping them from taking things too far. It's always a fine line to tread for sure. Yup. Uh-oh, it's the missus. You know what, I think I better go. At least if she hears the rain outside, she'll get less mad at me. Please try not to get sick. Kidding, but I better go though. You take care on closing, Lulu. Will do. Hope you get a cab soon. Thanks. See ya. Oof, what a day. I just noticed the congratulations award we have on the wall in the back as well. That's so cool. Looks like we got an award for like fresh coffee or something. I imagine that might be the cover of Freya's book on the wall as well. I'm not too sure, but that's so cool. I guess our coffee shop got some awards or gained a lot of popularity from Freya's book. I better clean up and then... Huh? What's this? An old metal lighter with an interesting design carved on it. Someone must have forgotten this. Better keep it safe over here. It exudes an interesting feel. Okay, now let's wrap this up. It's Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. Here's our copy of the Evening Whispers. Morris Lester's conviction stands after appeal rejected. That means he went to jail for everything he did? Good. The controversial motive behind an ex-FRA agent's investigation, a deep dive. And future of dating, how AI may steal your potential mates of increasing sentiency. Oh no, this is so relevant right now. All I've been seeing lately is stuff about AI. It's such an interesting topic of discussion for me. I'm super interested in like robots and how robots are gonna change our lives in the future and everything. I think it's because I'm such a big fan of Nier Automata, which is a game where you play as literal androids. It's set on the Earth where all the humans are dead and all that's left is androids. It's a really interesting concept for me at the moment, and obviously there's some bad stuff that's going on, like artists' work being stolen, so many things like that which are terrible. It's really interesting to see how human beings treat robots, and I wonder how differently they'll treat them when they start to become more human-like. I just think that's a really interesting topic that I really like discussing with people at the moment. Anyways, let's start our day. The weather seems better tonight. Welcome. It's Lucas. Hiya. Hello, sir. Back so soon? Hell yeah. And there's nothing you can do about it. Wouldn't have it any other way. Aw, good to know. What? Is everything okay? Oh yeah. Kind of. Maybe. Okay, I knew it was a long shot, but low-key, was kinda hoping that lady from yesterday would be here again. High-key. Oh, you're my first customer today. I can see that. I know it's silly. I mean, what are the chances, right? I just want to apologize properly, I think. I'm still not sure what came over me. But never mind that for now. That's not the only reason I'm here anyway. But dang, Lulu, this place is really empty, huh? Right now, yeah, that's about right. The regulars typically show up around 2 or 3 hours from now. Yeah? Pops too? You mean Officer Georgie? Yup, he's a regular, right? Right. Not every day, but he does come around that time as well. I see. Then wouldn't it be better to open a few hours later? True, but new customers tend to drop by around this time. You got me there. Either way works out for me, because I'm here to do some work. Oh? I might be on hiatus, but I still gotta post a bunch of stuff. So got some editing to do. Editing videos truly takes up a bunch of my time. I was talking to my partner's parents the other day, and my partner's dad was like, so how long does it take you to record a video then? Just like 10 minutes? And I was like, no, I'm usually sat there recording for usually around 3 hours. And he was like, oh right, okay, and like, would you say you get all the editing done in about a day? And I was like, no, it usually takes me like at least a week to edit an entire video. I was just so shocked that people think I really record like for 10 minutes. And I just get it all done in one day. I was like, that's not how it works. I'm working a lot. It may seem like I just play a game and then you guys get to watch it, but I'm working on that video for like an entire week, every single day. for hours. And back when I used to upload like twice a week all the time, usually uploaded 3 times a week, but at the least I would upload twice. A few years back, I didn't eat. I didn't do anything except sit on my computer and edit from the second I woke up till around dinner time, and usually I would do some more after dinner time as well. And I know you may be like, but your videos aren't even that heavily edited, like you don't have any really like effects or crazy edits. It's like, yeah, but I usually have a lot of gameplay to go through, and I stop many times because I have a sick pet, you know, and I have noisy neighbors, and for various reasons I have to stop, edit a bunch of stuff out. It takes a lot longer than people realize, and it's a lot more work, I think, than people realize. Anyways, I'm rambling. Ignore me. If you need a power outlet, there's one near the wall under the table. Sweet, thanks. However, there's no Wi-Fi here. What? What is this, the Ice Age? Maybe that's why this place is so empty. Maybe. I'm joking. At least your brand game is on point there. Brand game? I mean, this place is called Coffee Talk, right? So I thought you'd say something like, we're all about talking, not surfing. Or something like that. Honestly, I never thought about it that way, but that sounds legit. Sure, why not? In that case, you can transfer the tagline royalties to the link in my bio. The licensing fee is free since you're so cool. Thanks? Joking. Anyway, guess I better get a move on over there, huh? Just to swap over to the next seat. There we go. And now I'm ready to place my order, and I'm ready to take your order. What would you like to have tonight? I've got to stay fresh and awake. So maybe a cafe latte? Oh no, wait, can you make me a custom drink? Like a cafe latte with lots of honey? I mean a lot of honey. Like a whole beehive of it? Well, I remember tasting more honey than milk. So might as well. Can you try making that for me? I'll do my best. Great. A cafe latte with lots of honey, please. Okay, cafe latte with lots of honey. Let's go coffee, honey, and milk. Bee and Buzzy. Ooh, that looks so cute, doesn't it? Let me try some latte art. Ooh, what should we draw? Maybe we should try draw a bee? I can show you guys how I draw bees. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I didn't mean to swear either, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I feel so bad for swearing, but I'm trying to just speak naturally on my videos now. Because, oh my goodness, what happened to this bee? No! Oh my god, that's bad. Let's do a bear. Bears like honey, right? I watched Winnie the Pooh recently, and that bear surely really loves honey. I never realised he literally talks of nothing else. Nothing. Every single line is about honey. And it makes me laugh so much. What? He has like nothing else to say? What happened to the bear? What happened? This isn't going well. Let's try a flower. Let's go. That is not a flower. Oh my goodness. How do people do this? I don't understand. How do you draw good things? I'm gonna try filling in the bear. Like this. This might work. And then this is really bad. I can't. This is terrible. I don't know what to do, man. I'm terrible at this. I just draw swirlies because the swirly is the only thing that looks decent. It looks like a snake. There. Have this. Actually, it looked better before. Let's make it again. I'm making it again because I absolutely destroyed it with the latte art. Okay, that looks so much prettier. Sometimes it's best to just not even try because you will destroy it. Okay, let's serve this. Here you go, lots of honey. Thanks. You even made it look so fancy. Aw, he took a picture of it again. Now, time to give this a try. Cheers. How is it? Super. This is exactly how I remembered it. I'm glad it's to your taste. Actually, it's not. This is too sweet, even for me. But it's something I drank a lot back in the day. Gives you lots of energy when you got nothing else to eat. Huh, what is it? So you had them in place of meals? Kind of, yeah. I didn't have a lot of spare cash back then. Heck, I couch surfed a lot. Until eventually I moved into my old group's house. But anyway, yeah. Sure takes me back. What is it? I was thinking maybe that's the reason you can't handle coffee anymore. You think? Yeah. As much as I love coffee, drinking it to replace meals isn't really recommended. Even with lots of honey? Even with lots of honey. And milk. Milk too? It all turns into acid in your stomach. Oh. So, not great if that was all you had. Right. That makes too much sense. What a bummer. Sorry. No. You just solved one of my life's biggest mysteries, probably. So thanks for that, as long as it helps. Now I can't look at Bee and Buzzy the same way ever again. Hello there. It's Aqua and Myrtle! Yay! Oh, they've got different clothes on too. I love that. Aqua looks so cute in her little jumper. Long time no see, you two. Hi, Lulu. It's been a while. How have you been? We were in the area, so we thought we'd stop by. I'm glad you did. Right. It's not like you were trying to change the subject or anything. Look, Aqua. All I want is for you to reread their terms carefully. And I just want to know if you'll still help me if I accept. I mean, it's all just hypothetical anyway, right? The way you're talking about it doesn't reflect that. And it really bothers me. Okay, I admit, maybe I got a bit too excited about it. But putting that aside, I just want to know if you're in this with me or not. Because I'm really feeling it this time, Myrtle. I really want this game to be out there. Although we're not even halfway done with it yet. And about the terms, I mean, who knows, Myrtle? Maybe those are just what I need to motivate me to work harder. And we can complete it. Motivate you say? That's just pure recklessness. You know that, Aqua. I know you're not... Look, let's just give it a rest for now, okay? Okay. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm so excited to see you and you're arguing. Myrtle, you best not be mean to Aqua, I swear to God. You best be nice to her right now. She's like the sweetest girl and you're gonna do this to her? Ahem. Oh, hey Lulu. Hello. Sorry you had to see that. No, it's fine. We were in the middle of something. Sorry for the hassle. It's really fine. Honestly, I'm just glad you're both here after such a long while. So, can I get you anything to drink? Yes, just give me a moment. Take your time. How about you, Miss Myrtle? I'll have a spiced milk tea. Spiced in what way? Some cinnamon would be good. Or whatever you think is better. Okay, I'll have one spiced milk tea, please. Okay, spiced milk tea. Let's see, we'll need tea, milk, and cinnamon. Here we go. Ta-da! One shy Adony. I think I'm saying that wrong. Sashai? I'm sorry, I'm so uncultured. I have no idea what any of that is. Like, I have no idea how you say any of that or what that even means. I'm really sorry. Please educate me in the comments if you understand this. Please let me know, because I love to learn, especially about tea, because I love tea. Thanks. Enjoy. How is it? Good. I think you nailed it. Glad to hear that. Did you say shy Adony? Yes. I put a little cardamom and other spices in it, just so it lives up to the spiced part at least. I see. I suppose you tried it because of the documentary I told you about the other day. Yeah. Watched it yesterday while pulling an all-nighter. It sounded interesting, but I couldn't remember the name. I guess I'm ready to order too. What will it be? I see you have new tea selections on the shelves. Are those butterfly pea flowers I see? Yeah, good eye. I've had them before. Pretty often actually. Especially in the office. How do you like it prepared usually? I like it best and brewed with a lot of mint. Could you make it that way for me? Sure thing. Then I'll have a blue pea tea with lots of mint, please. Of course, that sounds yummy. So we're gonna need blue pea and a bunch of mint. Hopefully this works. Ooh, Aqua's Tranquility. That's such a cute name. That looks so beautiful. Alright, let's serve it. One special tea coming up. Thank you. Looks nice, doesn't it? I was gonna comment on that. The colour reminds me of the sea. Yes, how is it? It's really good. I'm happy you like it. When I feel very anxious, I often make this tea. But usually I put a little sugar and lemon salt in it too. Really? Salt? Yes. So what's next? You gonna try that salted butter tea too? I thought you were the one who was gonna try it, Myrtle. As if. I couldn't even begin to imagine how that'd taste. Though I wonder how different that'd be from just using plain cream. Still, no on the salt. I told Myrtle about a documentary on hot drinks around the world the other day. They had a lot of strange recipes. You should try watching it too, Lulu. Who knows? It might inspire you to make some new drinks. Sure, sounds interesting enough. What's the documentary called? Overflowing Warmth, Comforting Beverages Around the World. The name sounds plain, but the content can be a bit unique. But it's got plenty of normal drinks too. I'll check it out later. Thanks, Miss Aqua. You're welcome. And now I'm ready to tackle the night. Work's piling up? Yes, but it's fine, really. I just need to free up some time so I can work further on my game. Your game? Oh! The one that got showcased at GAX something? Is it Gaxpo? Right, Gaxpo. That's the one. Cool! I heard it's hard to get showcased there. So you must be really good. Oh, no. I mean, I couldn't have done it without Myrtle's help here. For real? You got like an insider entrance or something? Myrtle's face. Oops. Sorry for butting in. One of my crew members is super into gaming, so I hear about it all the time. Anyhow, don't mind me. Please continue. She got interest from one of her favourite publishers. Is that so? Yes. At Gaxpo, one of their reps came up to my booth on the day Myrtle couldn't make it. I had to stay behind in the hotel to fix a mess in my company's files. Yes, it was too bad. I was really nervous on my own. Anyway, the rep and I talked about my game a bit. They seemed interested and there was talk about publishing my game. At the time I thought they were just being nice. But they actually emailed me a draft of their contract last week. Sounds like great news. Am I wrong? Well, I was ecstatic at the time. They are one of my favorite publishers after all. Right. Not to break the non-disclosure agreement or anything, the terms weren't too great, so you do get it. And by the way, you haven't signed any NDA yet, so you're not bound to anything. That's true, but I still want to act in good faith. What for? Their terms were the furthest thing from acting in good faith. If I may ask, what terms are we talking about here? I'm sorry, I'm just a bit lost. Right, sorry about that. To sum it up, they're going to invest in the game and cover all the necessary expenses. They'll do the marketing, promotion, distribution and all that. Okay, but if I'm unable to meet the deadline or refuse to adhere to their requests for changes, many of which are rather questionable, I must return all of their money regardless of my progress on the game. What? And it won't be cheap at all, mind you. I can only imagine. If I fail to do so, they'll have full ownership of the game. That sounds a bit terrible. I don't know what to say. That can't be right, can it? So, what if they're the ones who breached the contract? I get to keep my game. Okay, that's it? Oh no, that's not all. I'll have to return any of the unused investments too. What? That's what I said. Pardon me, but are they for real? I said that too. There's still plenty more, but it's alright. I think I got the gist of it. When I first read it, I thought maybe the terms are this way because it's still a draft. I suppose, yes. I also thought maybe it was something that could still be worked out and discussed. That is, until I asked Myrtle for advice. I see. It's a trash contract, Aqua. I know, I get it. But it's just, I just kept thinking, you know? What if this is how all the contracts are? What if this is the best I could get? It's not though. But what if? Will you still help me, Myrtle? Or not? Is that really what's important here, right now? Come on, Aqua. I know you're not this dense. It would be nice if you heard what I'm actually saying, and not what you think I'm saying. What do you mean by that? Sorry, just a second. Oh, I think I better go. I have to help prepare a report for a presentation tomorrow. Alright, are you gonna be okay? Yes, I think so. How about you, Myrtle? I think I'll stay for a bit. Oh, okay. Then I'll see you around, Lulu. Bye, Miss Aqua. Safe trip home. Are you alright? Yeah. I just got so frustrated when she kept asking me hypothetical questions. Hypothetical questions? Such as, she asked if I'd still be willing to help should she accept something like this in the future. What kind of question even is that? It's as if she doesn't trust me. Oh dear. Or anything I say for that matter. I don't think it's because she doesn't trust you or your expertise. From her perspective, everything feels like a potential chance. So to be faced with a questionable contract like that, from her favourite publisher no less, she may very well be just feeling a little shaken up. That's a good point. Myrtle does not want to talk to him, but I'm with her, right? She has nothing to worry about. Even so, she may still worry. If she's that worried, why don't you just say something like, of course I'll help, but only if the terms aren't so crappy. That should do it, right? Unless you did and she's not convinced, then I don't know. Myrtle's face every time he speaks. I thought, if I tell her that, she decides to go ahead with it anyway. I know for a fact I won't be able to refuse her at that point. Oh, I see. Besides, we already agreed from the start to only work on the game when we have the time. So, basically, you're not sure if you want to commit. What are you talking about? Of course it's not that. Things change when you start involving money. In anything. Oh, actually, I just remembered Lucas told us to keep checking the Tomodachi app, so I'm just gonna have a look through. Aqua, researcher by day, aspiring indie dev by night. We've got Riona on here too. Oh, I love her photo. She's so beautiful. We've learnt some more about Lucas, who was born on the 3rd of December. Actual fun police. Social media connoisseur. Game programmer working on Full Metal Conflict series. Her favourite things are me time, and what I'm doing with my life. As I've stated before, working on Full Metal Conflict series. Okay, what's on the stories today? Aqua said a day off, first time in a while. Riona said gridlock traffic through downtown, avoid if you must. Rachel said, is your dream coming true? Mine might. Lucas said good morning. I like his post. Cute, okay. Well, can't really argue with that. I don't know how some of these companies work. They're looking for ideas from the small guys, and find a way to pluck things they want from the project, then trash the rest. No respect for the effort whatsoever. That publisher may be one of her favourites, but that doesn't mean they're a good company. especially with that garbage contract. It really shows what they truly are. I really like working with her on the game. I honestly do. I love hearing what she wants to tell with her game, but also not bound by some brand company rules or anything. So brainstorming ways to incorporate our ideas into the game's interesting and more enjoyable. A good change from what I do during the day as a game designer. I just want her to understand that I'm just worried about her. All valid reasons. Yeah, Lulu's right, though I wonder, did you say any of that to your pal at all? What? Why would I do that? Why would you not do that? Not to be creepy or anything, but when I overheard you guys, it's creepy. Right, sorry. So, me being creepy aside, obviously you thought a lot about this, but like, all you talked about was how dumb the contract was, and not any of what you just said? Whew, if I were in her position, I'd feel pretty bummed too, because I'd be wondering if my partner still had my back, you know? Like, if they even care at all. Because sounds like the project is her baby. Just like you said, work and relationships don't mix well. So it wouldn't be too far out if she worries about all the same stuff you do, right? Now, having said that, I feel even more like an ass about what happened yesterday. Hindsight is really 2020, huh? I guess it can come off that way. I just thought it would be a given she'd understand where I'm coming from, but maybe I'm taking things for granted. It's me who didn't trust her. Yes, Myrtle, you need to talk to Aqua. Just say your emotions. She'll appreciate it. And I just didn't want things to change. Embarrassing. Some friend I am, huh? I'm leaving. Alright, I hope everything will turn out well. We'll see. Have a safe journey home. Yup. Goodbye. Oh, bye. Lucas and Myrtle just like don't mesh well together at all. Ooh, what a night. I didn't get anything done at all. That's too bad. Was that like a regular occurrence here or something? Not them specifically, just like in general. Well, you seem used to this, so the answer is definitely yes, right? Not all the time, but often enough. Cool. Cool. So that's the real reason why this place is called Coffee Talk, huh? You make people talk. I do? Well, feels like this whole place does. Heck, even I talk about myself a lot more than usual, which is kind of weird, but also weirdly cathartic? I'll take that as a compliment, I think. You should. It's a feature. I reckon there's more benefit from talking things out without having to get smashed first. Right? People in the UK, they don't want to talk unless they're drunk. They don't want to hang out with you unless you're drinking. This is why I have no friends here. The UK annoys me so much because nobody wants to be your friend if you don't drink alcohol. I always ask people, why do you enjoy like getting drunk? Why do you enjoy it? Because to me, alcohol doesn't actually taste nice. So I'm like, why do you actually enjoy it? Everyone I've spoken to is like, oh, it's just nice to like, you know, not worry and let loose and have fun. And I feel like the amount of people I've heard say, I feel like I can talk to people better and connect people more when I'm drunk. I'm like, that's not normal. You should be able to like talk to people sober. It's super normalized here in the UK to just not be able to express your emotions unless you're drunk. And I really hate it. Anyways, more embarrassing to remember, sure, but great for self-reflection. Good point. Anyhow, before I forget, could you hold on to something for me? Huh? A fidget spinner with a social media handle printed on its back. A fidget spinner? Wow, I haven't seen one of those in a while. My old business card. If the lady from yesterday comes again, could you give that to her? You mean Miss Riona? Yes, Riona. I mean, I owe her an apology, you know? And I couldn't find her online with just her first name. If that's even her real name. I thought maybe you could pass that along with my info to her so she can DM me. Also, in this form, it's less likely to get thrown out, right? I mean, that's kind of true, right? It really depends on the person. Do you think she'll throw it away? Honestly, I can't really say. Oh, now you're making me nervous. Can you give it back? I might need it right now. Sure. No, it's fine, keep it. I need to keep my resolve. How about writing down your email address instead? It will feel a bit more personal that way. You think so? I thought she'd be more comfortable about contacting me if it's less personal. That's why I figured her DMing me would be better. But then again, Nah, you're right, a direct line would be better here. But what if she throws it away? At least you'll have sincerely tried. True that. Alright, I'll trust your judgment, Lulu. A piece of paper with Lucas's Tomodactyl username and phone number written on it. Cool! Okay, so we have to remember to give this to Riona, was her name? But we got the fidget spinner as well. What are we gonna do with that? In that case, could you please give it to her when the time seems right? If she even comes back, that is. I'll see what I can do. Alright, sweet. Thanks, Lulu. You're the best. Aw, man. I better go before the rain gets worse. See you around, Lulu. Don't work too hard, okay? Thanks, safe trip. Take care. He's so cheerful and nice and easy to talk to. I really enjoy it as a shy person. People think I don't like extroverted people, but I do. I adore being around extroverted people because I feel like they really control the conversation in a way that makes me less anxious, and they give me an opportunity to talk, and they'll approach me. Whereas if I'm with other introverted people, it's terrible because we're all just introverted and none of us want to talk to each other because we're all too scared. So I actually really love extroverted people. I love hanging out with them. I feel like it's really nice to be able to rely on the person I'm with. Like if I'm too scared to order something at a cafe, they'll do it for me, no questions asked, and just great at talking. I love people that are just easy and friendly and nice to talk to, because it makes my life so much easier. As someone that's incredibly anxious, incredibly shy, I feel like I come across really mean sometimes, or cold, because I don't know how to talk to people. So if I'm with someone that's extroverted and just having so much fun talking with me, it makes me feel a lot better. So I actually love extroverted people, and I feel like a lot of introverted people complain about extroverts, but I love them. I truly love them, and I think they're becoming rarer in this world, which sucks for me. I am terrified and I need extroverts. I need them to exist in this world to survive. So personally, I love people like that. They may be a bit too much for some people, but I really like that humans have like such diverse personalities, and like some people will say, oh, this type of person is way too loud, but I'm like, they're not loud, they're just themselves. Like that sort of person is great for a certain type of person to be with. Like for example me, I'm happy to be friends with loud, extroverted, confident people because I'm not that, and I feel like it's just perfect. So yeah, I mean obviously if they're rude and annoying, that's different. I think there's a difference between being confident and chatty and like annoying and mean. I think people get those mixed up. Just because someone's extroverted and chatty and just very friendly doesn't mean they're nasty or obnoxious, you know? Unfortunately, there is a lot of people that are extroverted and like that, which gave them a bad name. But, you know, it's just like how introverted people were just called like nerds and geeks and weirdos back in the day, whereas now it's just normal to be introverted. I think it's pretty interesting how humans will like put people into this like box, which means you're bad and you're good, just because of if they're shy or not, or just because they get energy a different way from resting or from talking to people. It's interesting. But anyways, I love people like Lucas. I just love being able to talk to people easily, and I really enjoy his conversations in this game so far. I think it's really nice, and he just seems so nice, like so chill and just cool. So yeah, I'm really enjoying these characters so far. What a day. Alright, day 3, we're on Thursday, September 21st, 2023. Today's the Evening Whispers. It says, Gobbly Labs to fight invasive lionfish by releasing killer algae. Huh? I have no idea what they're talking about. UFO spotted by Space National Guards fighters this morning. Oh my goodness. Do you think Neil was on that? Always change your OTPs. Government's advice on preventing data leaks baffles everyone. Interesting. Okay, let's start the day. I just realised as well, I think that's like a signed CD album of Rachel in the background. Can you see that? That's really cute. I love all the new little decorations in here. It's adorable. There's an eerie atmosphere out there tonight. It feels like a night for old friendships and new acquaintances. Is anyone there? It's a cat! Mew. Hello, you gave me a start. You're an Echo Mimi, right? You're going to transform any second now? Mew. Or maybe not. I think this might just be a little cat. Lua! Hey, Lulu! And hey, new customer. Meow. Hi, Miss Lua. I don't think this is the coffee drinking sort of cat. Lua has a whole new outfit as well. She's wearing glasses now. Cool. No, it would appear not. Do you have a new pet cat then? I'm not quite sure. This is my first time seeing this little one. Meow? Are you sniffing me, kitty? Do you want cuddles? Alright, no cuddles. Cats. Indeed. I wonder if it's lost, but it doesn't have a collar, so it might be a stray. It's cute though. Would make a nice mascot. I would think that's up to it, not up to us. Cats. Right. Ah, they've gone to sleep on the stool. Anyhow, it's been a while. It has. Last time we saw you was, well, over a week ago, wasn't it? What have you been up to? Honestly? Mostly work as usual. I won't lie, I'm pretty beat. Did you just leave the office? Yes. But in my defense, I spent the last hour looking at wedding dresses on Tomodachi. Well, that sounds like fun, doesn't it? It's not. Unfun. That's a moderately enthusiastic response. How are the wedding preparations going? They're going... I might need a drink before I answer that. You certainly look like you could use something warm. Something warm and cozy, yes. Milky and soothing, with just a bit of warm spice. I'm gonna hit my pillow soon, so something that will help me sleep. And I can see you having snazzy new ingredients. We have blue pea and hibiscus now, indeed. That sounds interesting. I'd like to try hibiscus then with milk and warm spice, please. Ooh, okay. We're gonna need hibiscus, milk, and cinnamon. Let's brew. Pink spice! How pretty is that? That's such a beautiful drink. I love the design of this one. Here you go. Meow. Aw, poor kitty. Did the machine wake you up? Meow. Here goes the mascot. Maybe it'll come back later? I bet it will. Cats always have reasons for their actions, even if they're often rather mysterious ones. That's true. Anyhow, here's your drink, Miss Lua. Ooh, this smells lovely. It also has a lovely colour. And it tastes lovely. I knew I could count on you, Lulu. You're always insightful. Sore taste buds or something. I'm glad you like it. I love it. Right, so the wedding preparations. You and Mr. Bailey's are still getting married, of course? Oh yes, absolutely. After everything we've been through, I'm not about to back down now. Ooh, let's check the Tomodachi app. Look at Lua's lovely picture. She looks gorgeous. Myrtle says, listening is an art I often take for granted. Aqua said, it's nice when things are communicated properly. Seems like those two had a talk then. Lucas said, just found out coffee, honey and milk drink is not a meal replacement. Georgie says, I just stopped these young fellas for drunk driving, so that's a lesson for y'all to keep your spirits in control. Bailey says, quality work comes with a price. You can't ask for $1,000 quality and ask to pay $150. Respect the people you've decided to work with. That's true. Lucas says, by the way, does your phone battery suck? I've been using this power bank in the past month. Click the link for info. Sponsored by Power Bank. Love that for him. Fiona says, party drinks restocking, new schedule due to new regulations. Cut off order time 1. Shop closes at 1:30. Rachel says, just finished today's dance practice. I'm all sweated out, but my coach said that I've really improved lately. Yay! Oh, that's great. Okay, back to Lua. Bailey's is still very much my person, with the long ears and all, so none of those pesky cold feet. Sounds like good news. No cold feet and no cold anything. In fact, my stress is running so high, I feel like I have steam coming out of my horns. That doesn't sound like good news. It's just such a big thing, you know? I feel like that's all we talk about, but we're not making much progress. We're not further along than we were weeks ago. Do you have different expectations of the day? I don't know. I'm not sure I even know what my expectations are anymore. I look at all these weddings on Tomodachi, and they do all this special over-the-top stuff. I don't have any original ideas like that. What about Mr. Bailey's? He enjoys creative endeavours, doesn't he? He does, but that's another issue. My parents are willing to pay for part of the wedding, and I earn a good living, so I can cover most of it. Bai wants to contribute his share, but he can't really afford it. As you know, his parents aren't in the picture anymore. Do you still feel guilty about that? No, I don't think so. Wow, so his parents really just don't want anything to do with them now. Wow. So he was right in the end in the first game. I guess he was. His parents suck. If I've learned anything, it's that you need to let the people you love make their own choices. But I am concerned, both about Bai dropping all his savings on this stuff, and about him trying to guess what I want, rather than expressing his own wishes. It sounds like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, trying to make sure everyone's happy. Maybe. But I guess that's unavoidable, right? Neil! Oh, hello, Neil? Is it Neil? Is this the space person you told me about weeks ago? The one who used to come to the cafe? I thought it might be them, but I'm not sure now. They didn't seem to react to my greeting. Besides, last time we saw Neil, he had changed his name to Silver. Huh? Oh yeah, because that guy in the end. I completely forgot that Neil showed his face in the end of the last game, like after the credits. And he looked rather more human. I see, this is all very mysterious. Also, did you hear them come in? I didn't, but then I rarely do. They're stealthy. Bartender, what does a girl have to do to get a drink around here? Pour me a stiff one. Beg your pardon? This isn't quite that kind of place, isn't it? Our research indicates that this is the way one should order a drink, in a place of public consumption. It sounds like your research was based on Orc Westerns. Is there anything wrong with Orc Westerns? We rather enjoyed them. No, I guess not. They're just very different from reality. In what ways? It would take a very long time to answer that. I guess the better question is, how are they similar? How are they similar? You did say it was the better question. That's fair enough. I suppose the honest answer is, the way people feel emotions is similar. How they're ambitious and have dreams, how they want things and sometimes get jealous of others, but also how they help each other out. And how they fall in love. It sounds like Earthlings have very busy feelings. I guess we do. Are your people very different in that respect? We are, although we want things too. But it appears that Earthlings have at least 94.328% more emotions than we do. How do you distinguish between them all? To be honest, sometimes we don't. Reading others isn't easy, nor is understanding ourselves for that matter. That adds some spice to life, I guess. It sounds to us like it would be helpful to have those emotions displayed, especially in movies. Perhaps you could write them at the top of the screen? Cinema from the 1920s would certainly agree with you, but pardon me, you're not Neo, are you? Or Silver? Indeed, we are not. Our name is Amanda. So there are several of you here on Earth. There are a great many of us everywhere. Our average density is 3,450.45 per galaxy. But this is not the topic of our present conversation. No, You wanted a drink, didn't you? We do wish to absorb some liquid matter, yes. Similarly to what the purple earthling has been doing. The purple earthling? That is certainly a description. Is it wrong? Would it be more accurate to describe you as the four-appendaged earthling? Do you mean my horns and my ears? Miss Amanda, we usually avoid addressing customers by the number of their appendages. Oh, we apologise, but we cannot address the customer by name as we do not know it. Oh, I haven't introduced myself, that's my bad. I'm Lua. Lua. Yes, it has a very pleasing sound. Oh, well, thank you. We wish to absorb some liquid matter as Lua has been doing. Of course. And do you have any idea as to what kind of, liquid matter that might be? Something bright coloured and memorable. We want our first drink on Earth to be an experience we shall never forget. No pressure, Lulu. It's quite alright. We were born to rise to this kind of challenge. That's the spirit. Any other ideas, Miss Amanda? We want the taste to be very spicy. We know that some places serve weak drinks to bipeds of female denominations. Our research has determined that behaviour to be undesirable in 99.9999% of occurrences. Fortunately, this isn't that kind of place either. Indeed, so you'd like something vivid and spicy. What if it was, let's say, blue and gingery? We do not know what gingery means, but blue and gingery sounds good to us. Okay, so I've actually got up what drink they want, and it's called Blue Lightning. So we're gonna need blue pea, ginger, oh that's cinnamon, never mind, let's start again. Blue pea, ginger, and ginger, because they want a lot of ginger. As you can tell by the way gingery is written in italics. Ooh, oh my goodness, this drink is so pretty, what the hell? I love it. Okay, let's give this to them. A blue lightning coming right up. This is vivid indeed. Now let's try it. This is interesting. We heard that we might struggle to experience taste, but we can certainly feel the kick of this. Your reputation was well deserved, Lulu. And what kind of reputation is that? Sounds like word is getting around. Soon this place will become a hipster den. I should probably start looking for an alternative haunt. I hope not. I would miss you a lot, Miss Lua. Besides, isn't that what a hipster does? Go to places only before they become cool? Touché. I guess you'll be stuck with me a while longer. I won't have it any other way. Now, Miss Amanda, what was that about my reputation? We heard about you from our sibling, formerly known as Neil. Oh, she's Neil's sister! That's so cute! I see. Sibling, huh? This isn't a future hipster den, this is an alien den. You should consider rebranding as Cafe Close Encounters. That makes it sound like a rather different type of place. So what brings you here, Amanda? Please define your question. Do you mean here on this planet? That too, but also here in this cafe. We are on this planet on a research and rescue mission. Is that like a search and rescue? Perhaps? It is a mission to gather numbers for research, as well as to rescue our sibling. We are in this cafe to wait for them. We made an appointment, as is the custom here. They should arrive in 2 minutes, 3 seconds, and 12 milliseconds. Please pardon the roughness of our estimate. That's more than good enough. You are very kind. Lulu has mentioned your sibling a few times, I think. Silver, right? Indeed, we are part of the same hive mind. A hive mind? That sounds pretty amazing, but doesn't that make appointments less useful? That would have been true some time ago, but Neil, now known as Silver, is becoming more human by the day. The connection to the hive mind grows tenuous. Oh, that must feel a little lonely, to lose your connection to your family when you've been so close. Perhaps. What does it mean to be lonely? It's, when you think about other people and they're not there, and that makes you sad. It makes you feel like you have a weight on your chest. Like things that usually feel good to you lose a lot of their appeal. Thank you for your explanation. We think we see. We do not know. Perhaps it is a little lonely. We cannot answer this with more than a 61% certainty. Neil is here! Oh, Silver is here! This is going to be so weird because if you watched all the other Coffee Talk videos I made, it was only really revealed that Neil, who was always in an astronaut costume, is this guy. So I'm not used to seeing Neil in this appearance. We only saw him looking like this once. I don't know whether they're going to prefer to be called Neil or Silver, so I guess we just have to wait and see, but it's super weird seeing them in this form. And they talk completely different now as well, which is super cool and really interesting. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting to know them again in this game and see what's going on with them in their life. Hi everyone. Hi Amanda. Speaking of the space person, here comes my former regular. I apologise. I haven't been coming by often enough lately. Hi, I'm Lua. Nice to meet you, Lua. I'm Silver. I've heard a lot about you. Have you? You probably pictured me in a bigger suit. I guess so, yes. A bit like your sibling here. I understand, but I've been undergoing many changes lately. I let go of the suit. This form makes me feel truer to who I am now. I also changed my name for the same reason. Have you been waiting long, Amanda? Not unduly. These two are so sweet. Are they talking in their heads? This is a bit awkward. Just a bit. Oh my goodness, guys, say something! Amanda, yes? You should know that I've been missing you a lot. What is miss? Is it like being lonely? Yes, it is. When did you learn what lonely is? We have been told that it's the name of the feeling we have when we think about you. That's... I just... bring it in. Bring what? Oh. Aw, they're hugging. That is one long hug. So cute. I can hear you, you know. Right. As we were saying, we appreciate your being only 3 milliseconds late. It's good to see you haven't changed. You have, and yet you haven't. Now that you are close, you feel part of the hive again, and your presence is similar to what it always was. It makes me really happy to hear that. You should order a drink, as is customary. Then we can proceed with our discussion of the mission. The mission? Oh, didn't Lulu tell you about that? Not really. Well, the reason I came here in the first place was to find love. You mean to reproduce with the local species? That's another way to put it. I think I remember you putting it in those terms yourself, Silver. I did, yes, but that was a long time ago. I'm going to tell you everything. First, Amanda's right. I'd like to order a drink. I can taste them properly now, so I enjoy them a lot more. Happy to hear that. What would you like? I'd like something new and unique. I want to explore all these new sensations, but nothing too strong, please. I don't have the same tolerance as before. Oh. Also, I'm in the mood for something a bit sweet and floral, and maybe with a bit of freshness to it. Something new, but not too strong. A bit sweet, floral, and refreshing. Maybe blue? Oh, I do love blue. Something sweet, floral, refreshing, and blue then, please. Okay, so we're gonna need blue pea, so that it's blue. We're gonna need honey to make it sweet, and mint to make it refreshing. Let's brew. Wow, look at the little bee in it. That is so cute. This drink is called Flower Bed. It's adorable. It's so cute. I love the little flower and the bee. That's so adorable. Oops, I don't want to give them an item. One bright flower bed for the silver person. This definitely looks unique. I can't wait to try it. Oh yum, it's delicious. Drinking from my mouth makes such a difference. To be honest, I never expected to like it this much, but now I can never get enough of it. Drinking through the glove does look uncomfortable. It's a very different experience. Not entirely unpleasant. No, it's also nice in its own way, but it doesn't convey taste in the way a mouth does. It's much more about the sensation, which definitely makes it intense. But I'm happy to get to drink Lulu's creations the way they were intended. Aww. As for the mission, yes, the mission. It has run into some difficulties. Difficulties of what nature? Well, the truth is, I still have some trouble finding myself a date. What is a date? It's a step you need to take before, coupling up. You meet somewhere, you talk, get to know the person. Not having a hive connection sounds exhausting. It can be a challenge, to be honest. But in another way, it's wonderful. Without the hive connection, when you meet someone, it's always a surprise. They react in ways I didn't expect, in ways I wouldn't. And every time I learn something new. About earthly species? That too, certainly. But mostly about myself. That's definitely what being with someone is about. Every time you're honest with a person you love, you get out of your comfort zone and become a better person yourself. That sounds complicated. We need to make further computations to understand. It's different from what we're used to, but it's also pretty great. I mean, it sounds to me like you've got it figured out. Surely your date should go well enough. Thank you, you're very kind. And if I may say so myself, I think I have made some progress. If I did get a date, I think it would go better than before. What's the problem then? Well, thing is, Seattle's a very big city, even by our standards. Everyone is busy running around. And people aren't very trusting, not like in romantic movies. You can't just ask someone on the street to go on a date with you. It sounds like you tried. Yes, I tried several times. I even stood on a plaza for a few hours with a date me packet around my neck. That is, not an optimal strategy, yes. I've realised that since. People mostly seemed a little scared. I hear most people meet their partners at work. Is that something you could try? Maybe later on, I don't know. But at the moment, I'm afraid my work doesn't attract the right sort. I didn't know you'd found a job, Silver. Ah, yes, I did, a few months ago. I've decided to open a cafe. Really? Does that mean Lulu has competition? Not at all. I would never want that. It rather feels like a small way to start a family tradition. Interesting. Anyway, after I tried all that, I was running out of ideas. So I decided to reinstall Lonely Hearts like I did when I just arrived here. Online dating does sound like a reasonable solution. I thought so too. But the amount of dates I've gotten since I downloaded it is, based on the surrounding parameters, we will guess absolute 0. That is accurate. Oh no. Do you know why? If I'm being honest, I think I have an idea, but it might sound strange coming from me. The online dating process feels a little... no, it feels a lot alien. Please expand your explanation. Do you mean it lacks earthly species? Oh no, it has earthlings in all shapes and forms. But it feels impossible to connect to them. I was much more successful at it when I first tried months ago, but now it's a little like how my connection to the hive mind has been recently. I'm a part of it to some extent. I feel like if I can just reach out to it, I'll find understanding. But then I do reach out, and I only find silence. That's pretty sad. Sorry, I'm making everyone gloomy now. No, don't worry about that at all. I'm just wondering if I've got friends I can set you up with, but they all have partners. You're very kind, Lua. I'll find some sort of way eventually. It's pretty important that I do. It's an existential issue for some people. We will help. I don't know. I really appreciate your offer, Amanda, but even after spending years here, I still struggle with it all. When I first arrived, it was hard for me to even hold a conversation. Now I think I can read people a little better, but it's still... You're not looking for conversation yet, are you? You wish to connect to a hive mind, and you found it easier when you first arrived. Is that not what you said? Yes, that's true, but we are a hive mind and we've just arrived here. We will help. It does sound reasonable. I suppose social media can be a bit like a hive mind sometimes, and there's no harm in trying, right? Well, then I guess that's settled. I'll show you how the app works when we leave here, Amanda. We are prepared. We will gather intelligence and draw conclusions. With our hive powers and your human knowledge, based on your previous experience and your new skills, we estimate our odds of success at 100%. I like your confidence. Amanda always was a force of nature. We do not know what that means, but it sounds complimentary. We are pleased. As for... Wait. What is happening? What is... We have to go now. But what happened? Ugh, I'll explain everything later. Sorry, Lua. See you soon, I hope. No time, let's go. Oh no, is it those people that are trying to find them? What were they called? FIRA people? Oh my goodness. Let's check my app on my phone. We now have Amanda on here, whose picture is very cute. Whoa, that picture's very cool. Let's see what's going on in the stories. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything new in the stories either. Well, that was odd. Yes, that was a rather sudden departure. I hope they're going to be alright. It is him! Go away, man! No one cares about you. Get out of my coffee shop. Good evening. Evening, Mr. Agent. You two know each other? The agent here has been asking about our customers in the past, but I trust tonight he's come for a late night coffee? Sadly, no. I'm here on official business. Sounds serious. It is very serious, Miss Lua, and Lulu. You know why I'm here, don't you? Well, if it's not for coffee... Honestly, I'm at a loss. Is that how you want to play it? What about you, Miss Lua? Want to make an educated guess? An educated guess? Well, I swear I filed my tax returns months ago. I did buys at the same time, so that can't be it. I have no clue. You two. Do you take me for a fool? You would never. Let me make myself clear then. Have there been alien sightings at this cafe recently? Alien sightings? Sorry, but that sounds kind of far-fetched. Think again, both of you. Think carefully. If I were you, I wouldn't tell any lies. Oh no, Lou is getting mad. This is getting old. We didn't do anything wrong. And we don't have to answer any of your questions. Actually nothing. I know my rights. You have no jurisdiction to come here and act like a big shot. I've never seen anyone in this cafe who doesn't belong here. So I suggest you take your suspicions elsewhere and leave this place and Lulu alone. My investigation. Your investigation means nothing to us. I can feel myself getting angry, Mr. Agent. And trust me, you do not want to see me angry. Hey, don't you dare put your hands on me. I did no such thing. Not yet, at least. Very well. I'll go for now, but this isn't over. I won't stand by quietly while aliens invade Seattle. Suit yourself. You only be wasting your time. I'll be the judge of that. A good night to you. Get out of my coffee shop, dude. No one likes you. Come back when you've learnt to grow some hair. Lua, that was impressive. Well, I may be on the quieter side, but I'm still a succubus. I'm glad you're my friend and not my enemy. Truth be told, I don't like to antagonize people, but I guess sometimes it can't be helped. I wonder what that guy was really after. He's an alien immigration agent. He's been after Silver for a while now. Back when Silver was called Neil and looked like Amanda, that doesn't make me like him anymore. I came very close to clipping him in his smug face, to be honest. Even if I didn't touch him in the end, despite what he thought. No, indeed, you didn't touch him. What do you mean? Seems like an important ID keycard. Shame if someone were to lose it. Did I steal his ID? Well, the agent had this on him and now he doesn't anymore. Naughty Lulu, I didn't think you had it in you. This certainly is an interesting looking ID card. I'm sure someone creative could find good uses for it. My sentiments exactly. I guess you have some time to consider what to do with it and who to pass it on to. Indeed. Anyway, this shook me more than I'd like to admit. I'm so sorry. It's really not your fault, but I'm gonna go and spend some time with my fiancé now, which will be all of 30 seconds before I start snoring on his shoulder. That sounds pretty good. Say hello to him for me. Will do. There's always some drama going on in this shop, isn't there? This agent looks like he's going to be trouble. So I did get his key card. Oh, I don't know who to give that to. I have so many little things to give people now. But tomorrow's another day. Okay, now it's Friday, September 22nd, 2023. Here's our copy of the Evening Whispers today. Atlantic countries to sign multi-billion-dollar deal for education system improvement. What returning to the office means for Nekomimis. Were Nekomimis not allowed to work in offices? And woodpecker almost pecks through whole utility pole. Strong beak. Okay, let's start the day. Oh, it's stormy again. This rainy season sure is something. How are you feeling, Miss Rachel? She's in her cat form, so cute. Ooh, I love her new outfit. As good as I can be. What is it? Oh, nothing. I think I'll never get used to seeing a Nekomimi transformation is all. She chopped her hair off too. She looks so different now. In a good way or a bad way? In a good way, of course. It's quite magical. Thanks! So, do you need anything? A towel, perhaps? It was pouring outside when you came in. Do you have a hairdryer? No, unfortunately we don't. Then, nope, I'm good. You sure? Ah, Lulu, a little rain won't hurt me. I'll be fine. Alright, if you say so. Hey now, I'm no longer a kid, okay? It's been 3 years already. I aged too, you know. It's been 3 years since the last game? Oh yeah. Oh wow, it actually has. I didn't even notice the year change. No wonder she looks so different. It has nothing to do with that at all. The last thing I want is for a star to get ill because of poor service here. Then you just have to treat me real nice. How about making me a special drink? A special drink? What do you have in mind? Something milky and slightly sweet. And some brightness to negate this gloomy weather. Some brightness, huh? As in flavour or colour? Up to you. I mean, different colours usually have different effects, right? Alright, I'll try. Yay! Oh, and no coffee, please. Can you summarise your order for me? A colourful non-coffee latte with honey, please. So, today we're going to be making Rachel a sweetheart latte, which I'm very excited to see how it looks. First, we're going to need some hibiscus, which I don't think we've used much of this yet. Then we're going to need milk, of course, because she wanted milk, and honey. Okay, let's brew this lovely drink for her. Ooh, it's so pretty! I love the flower petals on the side. I'm also going to give Rachel the fidget spinner. Don't ask me why, it just says on the thing I'm following that this is what she'd like. The first time I played Coffee Talk, I got a few of the drinks wrong, so I decided to start looking for a guide to help me out, because I really want to see every part of the story, and if I'm playing it for all of you as well, I really want to get the most out of the story for you guys so you can all enjoy it. Obviously, if I was playing this on my own, I don't think I'd use a guide, because I think it'd be fun to see all the characters' different reactions to the wrong drinks and see different ways the story can go, which is something that's quite interesting about Coffee Talk. You can give them the wrong drinks and things will go differently. I'm following a guide for this time because I really want to get as much out of it as I can with all of you, and this guide I'm following says I should give Rachel the fidget spinner. Yeah, I guess let's just see and give her her lovely sweetheart latte. What's this? This is so 2017. Why are you giving this to me? Oh, Lucas-on? Isn't he that satire influencer? I follow this guy. He's fun. He was here? Cool. But I don't get why you're giving me this though. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, let me know what you think about this. It's cute. Also, it's pink. What do you call this again? We call it Sweetheart Latte. Cute. Thank you. Please give it a try and let me know what you think. Okay. It's not a strawberry latte, is it? It's too sour for that. Don't tell me just yet, let me guess. Okay. Cranberry? No. But now that you mention it, it does have a similar taste to cranberry. But it's not that, right? What is it then? It's hibiscus. Oh, how do you like it? I love it. It's sweet, tart and creamy at the same time. Why sweetheart latte though? Well, it tastes both sweet and sour. It contains milk, so it's creamy and comforting, like a sweetheart. Aww. Sweet, sour and comforting, huh? Speaking of sour, I'm surprised the milk isn't all curdled up. I remember at a party, someone tried to mix us a mocktail using lemon, soda and milk. It was yucky. It's because you need to use the right ratio of ingredients. Then you have to mix them at the right temperature. Additionally, you have to froth it to prevent curdling, and so what you're saying is it's not something I can make myself. Of course you can, but why make it yourself when I'm always at your service? Excellent response, 5 stars. Since when have you gotten so smooth, Lulu? Only happens on the rarest of occasions, so it's best if you don't get used to it. So, sweetheart latte, huh? A fussy but comforting sweet and sour. I see. At any rate, has it really been that long already? My last visit here was probably over a year ago, wasn't it? I believe so. It was around the time your images started to appear on buses. Right. Things just took off and suddenly I had no more free time. How are you hanging? Busy, but it's good. Great even. A lot is happening actually. Yeah? Like, I've been busy shooting new music videos and such. A lot of photo shoots too. I'm also set to appear on several shows and podcasts, and oh! I'm creating a new single. Oh, is that so? Uh-huh. That's great news, congrats. Nope. Don't congratulate me yet. Oops, okay. I'm still, in the process of making it. In more ways than one. What do you mean? Hehe. I'm actually creating the song this time. Wow. And I'll be collabing with AJ. Wait a second. You mean the guy who's always on your playlist, Arami Gendru? That's really cool. I know, I'm excited. Can't wait to hear it. I also had no idea you made songs. Hehe. I know I don't look it, but truthfully, from the time I was a kid, it's always been a dream of mine. Writing songs and dancing. More specifically, singing and dancing to my own songs. A One Nekomimi pop-up concert. A pop-up concert? You know, a concert that pops up randomly. You see it happen sometimes in malls or on a popular busy street. Ah, yes, I see what you mean. You miss it and poof, it's gone, leaving only memories of a one-of-a-kind show with a one-of-a-kind experience. Sounds rather exciting, right? I guess I've always loved being on stage. But you know, we all wanted to become everything when we were kids. But as you grow up, you have to pick your battles. And for me, singing and dancing just come much more naturally than creating my own music. At least until now. I thought to myself, if I can't do it alone, then I'll make it with someone who definitely knows what they're doing. You definitely chose the right guy. Right? I'm taking fresh inspiration even now. Who knows, maybe I'll get inspired from your drinks too. But I'm so excited, you can't believe! And so keep an eye out for it, okay? Whenever it's out, I mean. Will do. Ugh. Huh? I knew it. A blackout? Yeah. It happened before, huh? Only when the weather gets this bad. Give me a quick second, please. I'll turn on the generator. Okay. Yeah! Oh my goodness. Not Riona scaring everyone again. Meow. Cute. Oh, Miss Riona, welcome. Hello. Sorry about my absence earlier, I was just turning on the generator. Meow. Miss Rachel, is everything alright? Yep. I was just surprised by the thunder for a second there. Yeah, well, everything should hold on for now. Happy to see you again, Miss Riona. How are you feeling tonight? Honestly, not the best. I'm sorry to hear that. Can you make me something nice with a bit of sweetness? Of course, anything you want. I recall last time you suggested an interesting drink to me. Something with blue tea and milk? That's about right. Could you please prepare that for me? But make it ever so slightly sweeter this time. It's been quite a day. I think I deserve the sugar. Roger that. I have just the perfect drink for you. Then a blue latte with a hint of sweetness, please. Okay, now we're making a drink called Dreamin' Blue, which we're gonna need blue pea. I really am enjoying these new ingredients, by the way. I think these drinks are so colourful and so fun. Yeah, and perfect to play in springtime, because it's springtime now, just moving into summer, and it's really nice to see all these colourful drinks. So yeah, we're going blue pea, milk, and honey. Let's brew. Whoa, that drink is beautiful. I am not even going to try do the latte art, because I'm just terrible at it, but I am going to give Riona Lucas's personal contact info. Maybe it will cheer her up, I don't know. Hopefully she will contact him because he does seem genuinely sorry, and I think they both seem like really interesting, nice characters, so I'd like them to be friends. So yeah, let's give her the drink. An email? Oh, was it from that person from before? Lucas, wasn't it? He wants me to contact him? I'll think about it. Thank you. You're welcome. One dream in blue for the lady in blue who's got the blues. But I'm not wearing blue though. You have that cool blue thing going on. I love it. Thank you. Anything else you need? No, it's fine. Thank you. Just one of those days, I suppose. It's one of those moments when it seems like everything is collapsing simultaneously. Not necessarily great by any means. I know how that feels. Want to talk about it? Rachel is feeling generous today. Good evening. It's Gala! Doctor! Long time no see! He's in his work uniform. Hey Rachel, still a hospital admissions officer here. I know, I'm just kidding. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Hey Lulu, I'm just here for a quick drink before I get to work. But it looks like I'll have to take a breather first. I'll have to agree. Please make yourself at home. So, you were saying? The lady and I were in the middle of a conversation. We were? Maybe at the beginning of one? I'll back off if I'm being too nosy though. I'm just very happy today. I see. Should I move over there? No, you're fine. I'm curious about how you've been doing too. But gotta keep the momentum of sister over there. Alright, then please don't mind me. This reminds me strongly of my very first visit here. To be frank, this may be the place where people ask me the most questions. Is that a good or a bad thing? I'm not sure yet, but I do not mind it so much. Truthfully, I do not interact with many people on a daily basis, since I'm on the road most of the time. Is that so? What do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking? I'm a groover driver, but I only do intercity deliveries, mostly. Sounds tough. It is not as bad as it sounds. I quite enjoy driving. It helps clear the mind sometimes. Right, that's true. I drove a cab in Manhattan back in the early 60s. You did? Yes, but I had to stop after a few months as it got pretty dangerous. Dangerous? How? Because people kept trying to pick a fight with me. Oh. I also had a few people try to skip paying fares to rob me. That sounds so terrifying and dangerous. Well, it was back in the early 60s. People weren't as kind to us as they are now, but I get why you like driving. I always enjoyed the long drive back and forth from airports. I see. Prior to focusing exclusively on delivery, I used to accept passengers as well. Oh? Why the change? Because 7 out of 10 passengers would cancel on me, usually right after they entered my car as well, which resulted in my suspension. What? Why? Because I terrify them. That's just rude. I agree with Miss Rachel, it sounds so unreasonable. I must admit I looked significantly different back then. It was because I never had to deal with so many people before. I was living in seclusion, far away from big cities up until that point, and so during the appeal period, I attempted to make myself appear less frightening. In the meantime, I was permitted to make deliveries. It turns out that I enjoy doing deliveries much more than I expected, so I rescinded my appeal. Additionally, the schedule flexibility allowed me to focus more on my training and auditions. Did you say auditions? For what? I've been auditioning for a soprano role. Really? That sounds cool. No, it's not cool at all. Why do you say that? I've tried for years and have yet to land one single role. Oh, I also lost air pressure in one of my tyres, by the way. Really? Yes. The officer already warned us about it too. However, I'm not yet quite sure if it's related to his case. I'll let Officer Georgie know about it when he comes in. Thank you. So yes, not a good day. I'm sorry to hear that. It's fine. I'm used to it. Aww. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just gonna check my messages. Okay. It's nice to see you again, Rachel. Oh, same. You must have been busy. I haven't seen you around here in a while. How's Hendry? Dad's fine. He's been pretty busy too. Not as busy as you, it seems. I've seen him here at least every other month or so. Really, Lulu? You won't let me stay out late on my break, yet he comes here to see all of you. Huh? Well, just kidding. I know he comes here often. It's fine. He's old. He needs breaks more than me. Right. Being able to unwind becomes more important as you get older. Be sure he gets his yearly checkups though. Will do. So what's up with you these days? Not a lot, but... Oh, I have a small problem at work actually. Yeah? What is it? Well, as the person who handles patients' admissions, I have to handle really young kids sometimes. We're not a children's hospital, so they usually come in urgent cases. Oh, that's why I try to make the admission process as painless as possible, just to make things a little easier for everyone involved. Sadly, kids tend to get scared of me, which makes expediting their admissions more difficult sometimes. But you're like one of the nicest guys I know. Well, they're usually really, really young. Do you know what makes them so afraid of you? Not exactly, but I think my size has something to do with it. I still tower over them even when I get down to their eye level. They probably feel vulnerable too. Yeah, I see what you mean. I'm not exactly what you'd call a great combo. Not at all. Again, it's not a big deal. I'm just wondering if there's anything I can do about it. Hey Lulu. Yes? Didn't realise it was already this late. Seems like I'll have to go soon. Can I order now? Of course. What will it be? I'll have my usual. A mix of tea, milk and ginger. Tea, milk, ginger. Let's make his special drink. Ta-da! Is that lovely drink we were making him in the last game, which looks so delicious to me for some reason. But yeah, hopefully he likes it. It also says on my thing to give Gala the fidget spinner as well, so we're gonna do that. I don't know if this is gonna help him in any way, but we're gonna try it. So, here we go. A fidget spinner? I don't think I need it. Oh, wait, this might be a good idea. Giving small toys to children to ease their anxiety. Nobody likes being in the hospital after all. I'll take it as a reference. Thank you, Lulu. Yay, I'm so glad we could help him. Here's a special drink just for you, sir. Made it in a jiffy without compromising quality. Thanks. It's great as usual. I can't seem to make it like you do, but it still works, right? At least for the intended purpose. It does. I'm just saying, yours is still the best, taste-wise. What is it anyway? Ginger latte? It's closer to ginger milk tea, I think. What Lulu said. Either way, I've come to like it as my late night shift drink of choice, since I'm trying to cut back on my caffeine intake for health reasons. Pretty much, yeah. I find myself better at controlling my fury that way. Ah, I see. That's good to know. Guess I'll have to rely on you in my venture into the world of tea drinking. You can count on me. I should leave before the storm gets worse. Aww. Next time, we'll catch up. Okay. Alright. Sorry to leave in the middle of the conversation. Hang in there. It always gets better. Thank you. Have a safe trip. See ya. Oh, it's so nice to see Gala again. Riona, isn't it? I'm sorry to hear about the auditions. Trust me, I really get how you're feeling right now. Yes? Uh-huh. I've been rejected by agencies many times too, before I finally made it into my previous group. Miss Rachel here is an idol. Her single's on the shelves behind you. Oh, that's amazing. Thanks. Do you have a reel up online somewhere? You might be playing on a different field, but I'd still love to see it. I took it down a long time ago. Why? I had to deal with a lot of online harassment, therefore I removed it to save myself some headaches. What? People are unbelievable. Don't mind the haters. They're just people with nothing better to do. Right. I suppose you must have dealt with similar things before. Plenty. It comes with the fame, for better or for worse. I see. Anyway, you should keep it up. Maybe I can ask my colleagues if they know any audition leads if you link me a reel. Are you sure? Yep. I mean, no promises, but I'll try. I have a video if you want to see it. Of course. Let me move over there then. A video of Riona singing. Wow. I might not get opera, but that was pretty nice. It'd be great if you posted more of these online. What do you mean? You have this... je ne sais quoi thing going on. An unusualness that may captivate some people. I agree. I think she is really unique and really beautiful and really interesting. I think she could get really famous. Oh, I know. You should upload your stuff on Tomochill. I bet many people will love it. It's alright. What's wrong? I don't think I'm cut out to have any presence online. I don't fit in with the culture. I told you, don't mind the haters. I mean, it's not just that. I might also have a complex regarding something else. What complex? You both might dislike me for this. Why? I wish to do my best in the old-fashioned way, so to speak. Meaning, it seems more appropriate for me to follow the traditional route, as opposed to using shortcuts or things that are online. Oh, I get it. I realise this makes me sound snobbish. I apologise. Who cares? Everybody's a snob in one way or another, but maybe you shouldn't limit yourself like that just yet. What do you mean? The entertainment industry changes rapidly, you know. For almost 3 years I've been doing this, it takes a lot of flexibility to stay afloat, because there's always someone who could replace you. I don't know a lot about opera, but I'm sure it's changing too. Some things aren't always better the old way, especially in the creative industry. Things stay stagnant in two ways. Either they're profitable, or certain people are just really stubborn, like the past me. Back then, I thought I could only choose 1 or 2 things I was good at, and just forget about the rest. But recently I got a chance to make my own song with a musician. I'm not the best at compromising, so I really need the help. I see. And the musician I'm collaborating with, he had a dream of becoming a fighter jet pilot. However, one thing or another kept him from making his dream come true. So he posted his music as a hobby on Tomochill, and just like that, bam, he hit it big. Oh. Yep, I'm a big fan of his. In fact, all the music in this coffee shop is from his newest album. Licensed, of course. I see. That's amazing of him. You too. Don't be afraid to do things a little differently. Plenty roads to Rome and all that. That's all I can say about it. At any rate, I'll try asking around if they have any sort of leads. Should we exchange IDs? Do you have any? No, but I have a cell phone number. Okay. There. Thank you. Okay, Riona, I have to go now. I'll hit you up by text if I have anything. Thank you so much. Don't thank me yet, but you're so welcome. Lulu, I'm going. See you soon? Of course. Please come back again soon. Bye-bye. Meow. Aww, I love seeing Rachel now. She seems so happy. I'm so proud of her. So interesting. This is my first time seeing a Nekomimi up close. Is that so? Oh, how about your car? Will you be alright? I have a spare tyre. I'll fix it once the weather improves. Alright, coming here was a wise decision. I wasn't sure whether I should. In truth, I'm deeply embarrassed by my conduct last time. I regret it. I apologise. Please don't be sorry. No harm done. Thank you. It's just, there are times when I too feel lonely. This was not my first rejection from an audition, as you may have already inferred, but it never gets easier. Understandable. Typically, I would just ruminate about it in my car while being parked somewhere. I acknowledge it's not the most effective means of resolving my feelings. However, it's better than the alternatives, which are none. And now you can always come here. I don't know. I feel as though I'm only bringing doom and gloom to the table here. Nonsense. Our door is always open. In the evenings, of course. So please, don't ever hesitate to stop by. We'll see. Sounds like the weather will clear up soon. Really? How do you know? Experience? Let's just say I observe the sky a lot, especially in traffic. Makes sense, I guess. In any case, I better leave now. Thank you again, Lulu. You're very welcome. A safe trip out there, Miss Riona. I'm so happy we're getting to know her. I hope she comes by again. I think this is it for today. Let's see. Whose keycard is this? A keycard attached to a lanyard. I'll just keep it for now. Someone's apartment key, maybe? Well, I hope someone isn't locked out of their apartment. My goodness. Okay, let's wrap this all up now, shall we? Alright, this is gonna be the final day in this episode. I think I'm gonna make these episodes much longer. Previously I did 2 or 3 days an episode, which meant that the series ended up being around 6 or 7 episodes long, I think. This time I'm going to be doing 5 days an episode, which means these episodes are going to be a lot longer, a lot more chill, and just give you guys a lot more time to just relax with this in the background while you're doing whatever. Also means I'll probably only be around 3 episodes for this series, which I think is better in the long run since this series does seem to lose attraction as it goes on. So if there's less videos, but more time for you to relax, I just think that's a better idea. So yeah, this is the 5th day in the game, so this is going to be the last day for this episode. So let's get into it. Petition to combine Halloween and Christmas gains traction. Why? Maybe The Nightmare Before Christmas made it popular? I don't know. Tactical survival game. Craig's Front 4 Final Front set to release next year, and Belltown Man caught after attempting to outrun police with a Segway. Okay, seems like there's not anything too bad going on in the world right now in the newspaper, so let's start the day. Oh no, seems like we're out of ginger. Ah, it's Hyde! Mr. Hyde, welcome! Hello Lulu, it's nice to see you again. How are you? Ah, well, I'm just here. How about you? You seem a little preoccupied. Right, sorry about that. I just learned we're out of ginger. Oh? I made a mistake on my weekly order sheet, and the remaining roots I have are no longer fit for consumption. Sounds like a rookie mistake, Lulu. I know, I'm ashamed. Our storage system is having problems because of recent power surges. Alas, I'll stock up at the farmer's market tomorrow. Sounds like a plan. You're really busy as usual, I see. Yes, well, nothing wrong with a slow day or two from time to time, although it's been quite a week if I may say so myself. Oh? Well, I'm listening. Pardon? Your week? Tell me all about it. Oh, I'm not even sure where to start. Try anywhere. After all, there's no way for me to correct an unheard story, am I right? Right. Well, the most notable problem recently would be these severe thunderstorms. Sometimes they cause our powers to short out, which messes with the machines. So in case it happens again, my apologies. I see. Warning duly noted. There's also been this ongoing car vandalism in the neighbourhood. Apparently there's a serial deflator of tyres on the loose. Officer Georgie was the one who informed me about it. You've also got a lot of new customers. And I think that's about it. Sounds eventful, even if not terribly riveting. Now, regarding the car vandalism you spoke about. Well, I drove here. To what extent should I be concerned about it? I wish I could inform you with confidence. Unfortunately, I don't know much about it, so I can answer that. Hey Georgie, there's nothing to worry about, your car's gonna be fine. Officer Georgie, welcome. Hey Lulu. I managed to track and narrow down the vandal strike zone, you see, because the culprit seems to have a favourite spot. Really? Yep, and it's nowhere near here. Miss Riona told me her car was affected as well, by the way. That's so. If she comes back, can you ask her where she parked? Will do. Appreciate it. Anyway, my investigation's still ongoing, but I'd say this area is pretty safe, so you can relax. I see. Anyway, good evening, y'all. Sorry for blocking the entryway earlier. I was finishing off my last cigarette because it's time to start a new one. Do you mind? Not at all. Mr. Hyde, meet Officer Georgie. Wait, did they never meet in the last game? Whoa, I had no idea. He's in charge of the night patrols around here. Cheers. Officer Georgie, meet Mr. Hyde, our occasional guest from Los Angeles, a friend of Mr. Gala. Ah, the big hospital guy? Then I guess I've seen you around a bunch. A Los Angelino, eh? Not for much longer though. I'm in the process of finalising my move back here with my modelling agency. That's wonderful news. You lived here before? For about 40 years. When did you move to LA then? Around 20 years ago. Right. Huh. Let's just say I'm nowhere near as young as I look. Oh, models, vampires. Gotcha. Then, as a native Seattleite, let me be the first to welcome you back. We got smog and dour skies, but at least our coffee is second to none. Right, Lulu? I'll let you be the judge of that. Thanks for the warm welcome. Then have you moved in already, or not yet? Preparations still need to be made at the property I've chosen. I wouldn't even think of packing until it's halfway done. Makes sense. That being said, I'll be here to oversee the construction for a while. If you ever need help, let me know. Can't do much by myself, but I can find a few guys who can. Although it won't be necessary, I appreciate the gesture. It's funny. What is? Quite frankly, the police force and I had something of a contentious relationship in the past. Uh-oh. Was it a slap on the wrist and let's call it a day type of thing? Or the catch you catch me kind? All I can say is live long enough, you'll try everything. Those are bygone years, of course. Are you sure? So, does anyone want something to drink? Of course, naturally. After you. Well, a public servant should put the citizens first. So, after you. How idealistic. But I insist. After all, I'm still considering my options. Well then, in that case, what will it be, officer? Just give me something nice, Lulu. Are you alright? Not that great, honestly. What happened? Never mind that for now. I got a question for you. Did you by any chance see a lighter lying around? Oh, yes I did. I have it with me. Phew, that's a relief. Okay, Lulu, listen carefully. I need you to take this very, very seriously, okay? I'll need that lighter back, okay? Okay, I mean it. I need it back. Or this streak of bad luck won't end. Pardon? Just talking to myself. Okay. Yeah, I understand. Appreciate it. Would you like anything to drink? Just black coffee for me, please, but lightly sweetened. Okay, just black coffee with a bit of sweetness. It's gonna be honey. So coffee, and honey should do it. Yeah, sweet coffee. That looks lovely. And let's give him his lighter. I don't want him to go without it. There we go. I hate the feeling like you're having a massive influx of bad luck. I'm having that recently. I had a really terrible period the other month where I like almost died, and then I've just not had one since, so that's been causing me anxiety. Then my terrible neighbour, I probably spoke to you all about him before, the terrible one that's literally like a criminal. He stole from like an old people's home and charity boxes, does drugs and like screams all day. He's out right now, which is why I'm recording. He came back from prison, so that's great. So now I'm looking for somewhere else to live. Oh, and my toilet broke, so I cannot go to the toilet. If I do go to the toilet, I have to flush it by throwing like a bucket of water down the toilet because I don't have a toilet that works. It just broke and started leaking everywhere. I've been having really bad luck recently. And I hate that feeling. And if Georgie's gonna feel better once he has his lighter, I definitely want to give that tip so he can feel a little bit calmer, because I know what it's like. Let me know if any of you have ever experienced that. I just get these horrible waves of like terrible luck all at once. I hate it. It's so stressful. Anyways, let's give him his coffee and his lighter. Finally. Hello, old friend. Thanks, Lulu. I suppose I owe you an explanation. I told you before, right? This lighter's my lucky charm. When it goes missing, my luck gets really dicey. Almost got hit by a falling fan at work. Broke the missus's favourite mug. Nearly swerved my car into the sidewalk because a black cat jumped into my lane. A black cat, not even a raccoon. I swear I'm not making this up. If that wasn't a sign, I don't know what is. And, well, daughter's still mad at me too. Oh no, Georgie. Anyway, glad to have this back. Thanks for keeping it safe for me, Lulu. You're very welcome. I wonder what would have happened if I gave it to someone else. Or didn't give it to him. That would have been horrible. Here's your sweet coffee to sweeten your evening, officer. Cheers, Lulu. That really hits the spot. I'm glad to hear that. Ready to make your order? Not quite. Do you have any suggestions? We have a couple of new teas if you're interested. They're butterfly pea and hibiscus flowers. Hibiscus, huh? Not an ingredient that's easily palatable when used in a hot beverage. Perfect. Make me something with it. Are you sure? We are missing some ingredients tonight. Do you have any specifics in mind? I'll let you choose for me. Just make it red and... who knows? Maybe it can be my new blood wine. Blood wine? It's a fake blood cocktail I used to get here, back when it was still a bar. Ah, I see. Make me a bold red drink. I'd like to see what you can come up with. Okay, let's go. Hibiscus, hibiscus, hibiscus. That'll be very red. It's fun to make him a red drink considering he's a vampire. Ooh, that looks so fancy. And let's give him the key card, because I think this is Gala's. Yeah, hopefully this will get back to Gala through Hyde, I hope. Let's see. That's Gala's, isn't it? The apartment key? I see, so he lost it here. In fact, he called me this morning asking if I was in the city. I didn't tell him I was in Seattle though, so the call was a surprise. Why did he call, you ask? Well, simply because I have his spare key. I'll take this off you and bring it to him then. I'll be sure to let him know. Alright, thank you. Here you go, sir. Something red. So this is a drink you thought I might like. Honestly, I'm not entirely confident, but this is the best I can do tonight. Looks peculiar enough. How is it? It's tart, astringent. Do you like it? You tell me. And I was looking forward to it. I'm sorry that it isn't what you expected. Oh no. Well, you did what I asked, so no need for apologies. Next time you could try making me something that doesn't taste like hay juice. It needs some boldness. Something that can leave a mark on me. There is only one hibiscus drink that I've enjoyed. I'm curious to see if you can come close. I'll try my best next time. That's a shame he didn't like the drink today. Hopefully next time. Welcome. It's Lucas, he's come back. Hey kid. There. Oh, damn. Oh dang, hello Lulu. Pops, nice to see you again. What's up, what's going on? What's going on with you? Me? Oh, well, nothing much. You know what? Let me move over there. There we go. Sorry about earlier. I was preoccupied. No problem. Is everything alright? Yeah, of course. I'm always alright. Always. Because I'm a very lucky dude. Speaking of luck, did the lady ever come back? Miss Riona? Yeah, she did. Really? Did you manage to give her my stuff? I did. I gave her your written contact info. Okay, cool. She didn't throw it away, did she? As far as I know, I don't think so. Great. You trying to reach the soprano lass? That's right, Pops. I still feel uneasy about how the day went, so I just want to apologize to her or something, you know? Okay, so I guess I just have to wait for her to contact me, huh? I think so, yeah. But what if she doesn't contact me? What should I do? Then that's her choice. You're so right, Pops. Didn't think of you as someone who'd have trouble reaching out to people like this. I know, right? It is what it is. Okay then, I'll wait. Anyhoodle, it's nice to see you again, Pops. Likewise, kid. Hello to you too. Sir? Hyde. It's Hyde. Wait, so you're really that Hyde? The supermodel Hyde? A big shot, eh? Oh man, oh boy, I never thought I'd randomly see you in a place like this. No offense to you, Lulu. Well, I follow your socials, man. Big fan. I especially love the Timeless series you did for Boundless. That's an old one. Boundless? It's a lifestyle magazine no longer in print, because everything is online these days. What was the series about? It was a whole photo series I modelled for. A bit of an avant-garde shoot. They were originally set to be displayed at a time travel themed showcase. Alas, the exhibition fell through, so they were rethemed and put in the magazine instead. Yeah, those were awesome. I liked how the series showed peak fashion through the times, yet the designs were so contemporary. Timeless even. Pun intended. I'd love to see that. Wait, let me show you a couple pics from it. Whoa, Hyde looks great here, colourless or not. He looks so handsome. I kind of have a thing for Hyde. I really like him, to be honest. It's a classic for a girl to just love vampires, I think it is. But I do, and that's the truth. I'm not gonna try be different. I love vampires, especially vampire men. They are always so attractive. I don't know what it is about it. I just love it. Oh wow, you looked amazing, Mr. Hyde. Still do, of course. It was so cool, it inspired me to find my own style too. I'm partial to the 80s inspired look myself. Really? I can't tell. It's my jacket collection. Glad it helped. I did enjoy experiencing some of those times again, even if only in garment form, even if I was left with a melancholy feeling. But I digress. Would you like to order anything? Oh yeah, of course. Wait, Lucas probably doesn't know Hyde's a vampire, right? Because the whole fact that Hyde's a vampire is kind of a secret in the modelling industry, right? Because he's just meant to look young forever. Before we make Lucas a drink, let's check in with the Tomodachi app. We have Hyde's now. He's born on the 8th of February. He's a vegan vampire. Alyssa? Is that his manager? It's Rachel's. She's looking so cute. Okay, and any new stories? Let's scroll all the way to the top. You ever been jamming on good songs when your earphones died off? Well, I've never had that because my earphone is amazing. Get yours here. Good for you, Lucas, with your sponsor. Lewis says you found that on Rumbler, didn't you, to Bailey's? Bailey said, La voix elle, savoir l'étoile. I don't know what that means. I'll put the translation on the screen. I did study French. It's something is something. That's all I can tell you. I'm so excited for this secret project. You'll see. Ah, cute. Metal said currently hooked on this mecha tactic game. The mechanics is very interesting and inspiring. Lucas said I feel like this is finally the right time in my career to either write a book or challenge a professional boxer. And Georgie said I was in a vegan restaurant and a woman said that she knew me, which is weird because I've never met her before. Oh my goodness, I love that. That actually made me laugh. Okay. Oh yeah, of course. Oh, by the way, is pure matcha supposed to make you feel woozy? Pardon? I tried drinking some before lunch a couple days ago. I felt a tad nauseous. Did you have breakfast? Nope. It's really strong tea, so it still shouldn't be consumed on an empty stomach. That was the main takeaway from our conversation, wasn't it? Lucas, you have to remember to eat. Oh my goodness, I have the same issue as well though. When I'm working, I just forget to eat. But you need to remember to eat. Oh my goodness. Duly noted. Thanks. Then can I get a pumpkin latte? Sorry, we don't have that here. Oh, for real? You know you don't need pumpkin to make it, right? Oh, I've heard that before. Yep, but I have an open mind. I just don't want anything plain tonight. How about making me something based off a pumpkin latte with what you have? Let's make him a cinnamon latte. So of course we're gonna need coffee, milk to make it a latte, and cinnamon. Ooh, very cozy vibes. Let's make him a lovely cozy drink. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful that is. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous drink. I really want a coffee now. I'm definitely going to go have one as soon as I finish up this episode. Like I said before, terrible with the latte art. I'm not even going to try because it's just going to ruin the drink because it looks beautiful right now. A cinnamon latte, warm and sweet, just for you. Sounds good. Good call on the cinnamon. It's the star spice of the fall season after all. Oh yeah, you're right, like pumpkin lattes. The warmth cheers me right up. Thanks, Lulu. Don't mention it. So what's the matter, huh? Why do you need cheering up, kid? Oh, about that. Just the usual work stuff. A few disagreements here and there, you know. Any working team will eventually have them once or twice, right? Right. What do you do? I'm a vlogger slash influencer. I review a lot of lifestyle things like fashion, places, food, etc. on my social media. Sometimes I do skits and such on my channels too. And pranks also. No, Pops. No way. Real talk though, I actually hate pranks. I didn't say it before, but I hate them. A lot. Is that so? I just think they're the lowest form of entertainment. Just cheap thrills at the expense of others. I mean, he's kinda right. Right, but yeah, getting off topic here, sorry. So you're essentially the creator and the host of your show. What does your team do? My team helps me edit, secure sponsors, and massively boost the production quality. Okay, so he's a big influencer because he has an actual team. I can't imagine what that's like. I have to try to find my sponsors and everything all on my own. I never get any. They're great, I owe them lots. Do you think you're doing well? Yeah, I mean, I think so. We get by pretty well. I currently reside in LA. For real? I did that too before I moved here. Why did you move? Why I moved? I mean, cause I hated it there? Not to crap on where you live, sir. I just think LA is not for me. No offense taken. Why did you hate it there? It's a long and stupid story. Trust me, you don't want to hear it. Anyway, sorry for the tangent. You were saying? I've been noticing an influx of newcomers there. They're loud, young, and brazen, just like you. Yeah? The fact that you're able to make something of yourself out of such mundane nonsense, I'd say you're doing pretty well. So what's the issue? Well, I've talked about my channel situation here before, right? Yeah, you said your views were dwindling. Calling it dwindling might be a bit overkill, but yeah. That's why my team and I are trying to figure out what to do. I've been wanting to change the show's direction for a while now. I even promised myself last year. Once I got a certain number of viewers, I was just gonna do it. Well, I've always wanted to do a talent showcase segment, you know? So I could help elevate others like me. Others like you? Yeah, like the soprano lady from before. Like those dwarf actors and actresses in TV shows. We all actually kind of have something in common. Do you know what it is? I'll make it easier for you. Think about satires, for example. Lulu, when you hear about us, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Don't think too hard now. Just say anything off the top of your head. How about you, Pops? Sir? Probably partying, recklessness, alcoholism, or a joke, right? Is that what you think? Nope, but that's what most of society thinks. In the same way society views Lady Riona as bad luck personified. Or just because she happens to be a banshee. Besides, society's awful at judging people. The immediate trust they have for those who have money, compared to those who had to start from zero. You know what I mean? I get it, you know? Etiquette, social cues and awareness, that sort of thing. What nurtures you when you're growing up reflects these things. That's what most people like to assume anyways. And I get it. Nobody has any time to learn about everybody, so we go by impressions. But as someone who started from zero and now, the difference on how people treat me is so damn stark. Yeah, I've probably spoken about this before, but people who start from zero just get treated completely differently, even when you become someone with notable influence or someone with a following. I think I spoke about this before, but for example, I was invited to a launch event, which is a big party with famous people and content creators go to celebrate. It was divided. There was content creators, which there weren't many of there, to be honest. There were content creators and then there were the famous people there. And the famous people got given free gifts and they got treated way more different. I just felt like they were being treated with a lot more favoritism than the content creators there. Yeah, I was kind of why? I know this may sound like spoil or just I'm jealous, which I am, of course I'm jealous, but I was thinking, why don't I get given a gift bag, but for some reason Paddy McGuinness does? I was genuinely very confused. I was like, Paddy McGuinness can already afford to buy himself a Switch. I can't, but I'm still showing off your products and your games and everything for you anyway. I just find it really weird that the way people treat creators compared to actual celebrities is really interesting sometimes. And even it's interesting as someone from the outside. I'm also from a very poor family. I live in a council flat that is terrible, that I cannot afford to move out of, which is my current everyday struggle right now, trying to find a place to live that isn't above this he's a drug dealer basically, which isn't above this man that's literally using cocaine and crazy and dangerous to live above. And yeah, I started from nothing. I was bullied my whole life and now I make cute little videos on the internet, which is not really that big in the grand scheme of things, but I feel like I should still be treated with the same amount of respect as a big celebrity that is rich. And it's interesting that rich people get treated better. It doesn't make any sense to me, because it's like, surely if you're going to be giving out free things and treating people better, it should be the people who've had less their whole lives. But no, instead let's treat the rich spoiled people who already have amazing lives, can already afford all this free stuff we're giving them, just because I don't even know why. It makes zero sense to me. Moving on. It's so damn stark that it doesn't feel all that great, you know? Of course. So yeah, I wanted to cover space in my work, a place where I could give exposure to those who might not get it otherwise. Then, once again, I ask you, what is the issue? My team thinks my segment idea is too risky. Don't fix what's not broken, they said. They just want me to improve what I've been doing. And you agree? I mean, they're not wrong. The risk is real. After all, I'm not responsible only for myself. I've got a whole team depending on me now. That's why I'm trying to find a compromise. At least until we become so big that any slight change won't affect me as much. Will the world wait for you though, I wonder? Huh? Will the world wait for you to be ready? Have you ever asked yourself that? You see, making choices is always a matter of priority. As you grow, your stake increases, along with your responsibilities. As such, your excuses will continue to pile up. But, given the pace at which you're going right now, I see your idealistic dream is unlikely to be realised. However, if it's enough for you to just have good intentions, well, that's another story. Are you okay? Well, there's a lot I need to think about. So, I should go. Nice seeing you, Pops. And thanks for your advice, sir. Lulu, thank you too. Hang in there. Yeah, y'all too. See you around. Oh, poor Lucas. He needs to figure his stuff out, huh? Welp, I've stayed too long already, so I better go do my work now. Don't want to get my pay docked, you see. Nice meeting you, Hyde. We'll see each other more often soon, I'm sure. Hopefully nothing work-related. Have a good night, officer. You too, Lulu. Be safe out there, officer. Will do. Till next time. Hyde doing his usual thing, giving people blunt honesty. Love that for him. I suppose I should leave as well. I'll be back before long though. Please do. Is there something wrong? Looks like the officer forgot his lighter again. Oh no, Georgie! Seems our officer has accidentally dropped this again. It exudes an interesting feel. Oh no, I hope nothing bad happens to him. Oh, I know what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna guess this right now. His luck is gonna be perfectly fine now because he's gonna think he has the lighter and it's gonna work as, what's the word? Placebo effect. He's gonna be completely lucky because he thinks he's lucky now he has his lighter, but he doesn't even have it. I bet you that's gonna happen. Oh, what a curse. Oh no, you're right. I'll keep it for him, thank you. Alright then. Have a good evening yourself, Lulu. Safe trip out there, Mr. Hyde. Alright, so this is where we're stopping this episode for today. I don't know how long this is going to be because I've had to play through many days and my recording software kept crashing, but I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on anything that's going on. Let me know what you're doing while you're watching this. Are you relaxing? What have you been up to? I want to know how you're doing. I want to hear your thoughts on everything. Do you like these characters? I really like these characters. I'm possibly enjoying this coffee talk more than the first one. I feel like these new characters have a lot more vibrant energy and I feel like they are way more optimistic and upbeat. I feel like in the last game it was very, very chill, to the point sometimes I had people commenting saying like, what is the point of this game? And I was like, it's meant to be relaxing. Some people just thought that it was pointless. I guess they got bored of the story and just didn't really care. I think the first game did suffer from that sometimes. I mean, I loved it, but I think if I had any issues with it, it would be that sometimes it felt a little bit like nothing was happening. But I loved the first game, and this one I think is great as well, but I feel like these new characters are very bright, very interesting, and I feel like the conversations are way more optimistic and they're just really fun. I feel like these new characters, Lucas and Riona, are both very interesting, very different characters, but I really like them. Usually when people add like influencer or YouTuber characters into games, I don't like them because they're usually just a certain way that bothers me. But so far I really like Lucas. He has some things like, you know, click my link in my bio and stuff like that, but I think it's quite funny. I think he's interesting and sweet, and I'm really interested in Riona's storyline. It's so nice to see the characters' outfits change and what they're doing in their lives now. And I love, like I said, I love the new drinks. I love we have more tea to make in this game rather than just coffee. I feel like the teas all look beautiful. I don't know how they would actually taste in real life, but they look gorgeous. And honestly, I'd love to try any of them. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far. I think I'll probably play this game all the way through, so I hope you'll be patient. Obviously, I'm going to be playing 5 in-game days at a time, which takes a long time, and then I have to edit all of that. So these videos will probably come out a little bit slower than my other ones, but I will be constantly working hard on them in the background. I'm really excited to play more of this game. game actually, and yeah, I definitely feel like the new characters and new vibe keeps me really wanting to play more. Like after I finished recording the first part of this, I was just sat there thinking, I can't wait to see what happens next. I really want to play more, and I don't feel like I got that as much in the first game. So I feel like they've definitely improved with the second episode so far anyway. I'm really enjoying it. Let me know what you think so far. Hope you look forward to the next couple of episodes. And yeah, we're going to play this all the way through, so I hope you'll stick around to experience the rest of the story with me. Before I go for today, I do just want to say an extra special thank you to my wonderful Patreon supporters for supporting me this month. You're all the sweetest angels. I love and appreciate you all so much, and if I could buy you all a lovely cup of coffee personally, I would. I just appreciate you all so much, and I'm so grateful for all of you. Thank you. And to the rest of you, if you enjoyed this video, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing, only if you want to though. I hope you're all having a super lovely and relaxing day. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all in my next video. Bye!